Thursday morning, unfortunately. um, Let me know if you can hear and see me and so forth, mainly and so forth. Let's see. Yeah, it's a little in there, but I still got the sub thing in, so I guess I'll leave it alone. Yeah, that looks fine. Um, I probably should fix that. But yeah, I just don't care enough to fix it. Anyway, today is the semifinals of the Moscow Grand Prix. Uh, Nakamura's white against Grishuk, as it says, and Votacek is playing an Ipo. Not sure who has white that game, actually. Nipo has white. Well, the chat and the video of me is there's like a quarter of an inch where they share space. But okay, whatever. I I was moving it around a lot so I could get 4 lines of chat in and still get the sub thing in, the sub goal. Yeah, okay, whatever. I don't really care. um, yeah, that looks fine. It could be better, I guess, but whatever. Yeah, no, it's fine. It could look better, but I just don't care. Um, I mean, I fooled around with it for like 8 minutes. It's 8 minutes of my life I won't get back. Anyway, so today's stream could go 30 minutes or 4.5 hours, depending on the two games. There's only two games in the Grand Prix. There were 16 players when we started a week ago, and then it's a knockout format. Let's see how good my memory is. Dubov knocked out. This is in round one. Dubov beat Geary. So beat Duda. Svidler beat. What's that guy's name? I know his name. He's a Russian GM. He's like 2,700. But I can't think of his name. What's that guy's name? Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, Vichigov. Um, who did Naka beat in the first round? And then Votacek beat Mamajarov. And Wei Yi beat another Russian GM whose name I can't remember. Yakovenko. I remembered it. And then I don't remember who Naka beat. That's weird. Who'd Naka beat? I forgot who Naka beat in the first round. No, that was round two. Radjabov, yeah. Okay, yeah. So that was the first round. Second round, Naka beat Dubov. Grishuk beat So. Although I didn't tell you who Grishuk beat in round one. He beat Karyakin. And I didn't tell you who Aronian lost to in round one. It wasn't Wei Yi. Or was it? Who did Aronian lose to in round one? Was it Wei Yi? Yeah, who did Aronian lose to? Votacek? No, Votacek beat Mamadrov in round one. Nepo, that's right. Yeah, Nepo beat Aronian in round one. Yeah. Then Nepo beat Wei Yi in round two, because Wei Yi played f6. And Votacek beat Svidler in round two. Yeah. So that's the first two rounds. We went from 16 to 8 to 4. And the final 4 is today and tomorrow, and probably the next day. Nakamura's white against Grishuk, and Nepo's white against Votacek. Now, again, I don't know if the games are going to go 30 minutes or 4.5 hours. We're going to find out. That's how long the stream is. When the games are done, I'm out. And then tomorrow's the same. I'll probably do tomorrow the same thing. I don't see why I won't. I'll probably be here tomorrow, 24 hours later, doing the same nonsense. And then if it's 1-1, which is likely in both matches, then Saturday will be the playoffs, which I won't be doing because there's a tournament here. So, and like that. So it's a stupid format because FIDE's in charge. So it doesn't make any sense at all. But it's very good for Nakamura because he's a good rapid and blitz player. So I'm sure he likes the format. Now, on June 3rd, which I guess is in 10 days or so, the Norway Tournament starts, and that has the top 10 players in the world, basically. Wesley So's the 9th-ranked player in the tournament, so a pretty strong tournament. And Magnus and Fabi are playing, and Ding, and all the good players. And they have a really dumb format, too, where if you draw, then you play an Armageddon game, and I don't know. So for some reason, normal chess isn't good enough for people anymore. All right. Let's go back in the chat. The game should start in 7 minutes. The games. And then we'll have a vote on who you guys think will win the matches. Or we can vote on who's going to win today. Let's see. Dubov, who is a German, Benjamin, Nepo, Vegan. All right, that was a good chat I read there. Okay, so for today's games, who do you guys think will win or draw? Naka's white against Grishuk and Nepo's white against Vodacek. So what do you guys think today? Geary will get 2 draws probably. Hello. 2 draws is obviously the most likely of all possible results. Yeah. I'm going to refresh the stream. Okay, I went from 0 to 103 viewers because, yeah, I did that. Yeah, today's the slow chess. And tomorrow's slow chess. And then Saturday's the playoffs. No, today's slow chess. It's starting round 3 today. Nepo does have white. That's right. Might lose to. So yeah, that's what's happening. It's all happening. I still have Perrier. I had some coffee at home. I thought about making coffee, but I'm too lazy. Maybe Karen will make some when she gets here, but I doubt it. I wouldn't do it. Well, obviously, we all want Grishuk to beat Naka. Even Naka wants Grishuk to win. It's weird. What should I tell people who say chess is sad? I've never heard anybody say chess is sad. I don't know, meet some new people. Yeah. Hello from Moscow. All right. Yeah, it is early. Yeah. Yeah, it's unfortunate they're not starting later, especially for people on the West Coast. But what are you going to do? Karen's not here. She's taking archer to school. Today's the last day of school for the kids. My kid, who lives in Michigan, she goes to school till like June 16th. So they start a lot later in Michigan than they do in Georgia. So anyway, somebody subscribe so I can see if the thing is working. Nobody subscribed so far in the last 10 minutes, so I don't know if it's working. That's actually annoying me, so I got nothing to do, so I'll try to fix it. Let's see. Then can't. Hey. I thought you were gonna go home first because Holden's like, wake me up when you get home last night.
Oh, I talked to him this morning.
Oh, okay. Oh, really? All right.
Yeah, he's awake already. I'm not real sure why he's getting up so
Yeah,
early.
I didn't understand that either.
It's cold in here.
Yeah, it was hot, so I turned the air on. Yeah, cold is
I
good.
don't even have my coat with me.
Yeah, well, you could turn it up. But yeah, it's 71. That's good. Can't beat that. Let's see. I don't like that either. I guess it's okay.
When does the tournament start?
The round starts in 3 minutes.
Or the round, I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Karen's here. Hooray. All right, let's go back to the chat. All right. Okay. Is stream choppy for anyone else? Nope, just you. EU friendly stream, 2 a.m. in Sweden. Nepo. I just subscribed. You did not just subscribe. Nothing says that you subscribed. So you did not subscribe. Let's see. What do I think of Georgia's abortion laws? Why don't people like Hikaru? It's too early. Gift me a sub. I started reading a book. Okay, and the book did not say anything that you wrote. So probably you're just on drugs because nothing you wrote made any sense. Actually weird. Donate if you have money. Pawn and King 4. Now you're making sense. Yeah, that's just descriptive notation. So the pawn in front of the king goes to the 4th row. Do you accept cash? Who's playing Nepo? That's Fatachik. Yeah, so far nobody subbed this stream. Even if you said you did, you still did not. So we need somebody to sub to see if the thing is working. It's Karen.
I didn't mean to get on the edge.
Well, that's good. Want to have a seat?
Well, I'm not going to sit over here.
Why not?
I hadn't brushed my hair.
Oh my
Rolled
god.
out of bed.
So what do you think? The games today. Nakapuki is playing Grishuk.
Well, what do I think? Who's going to win?
Yeah.
I think Nakapuki's going to win.
Okay, and what about Nepo's white against Votachik?
I'm not sure. I don't know enough about those players.
Okay, so Karen predicts win for white here, and the other game, no comment. Tell Karen I said hi. Yay, somebody subbed. Dprice 0407. Let's see if the thing works. It worked.
But who subscribed?
Some guy. Dprice 0407.
Oh, I see.
Isn't that the guy that we met at karaoke?
Is it?
I think so.
How
Are you the guy we met at karaoke a month ago?
Wait, what was his name?
I think it was D Price.
Oh, is that what he said?
I think so.
Oh.
I don't
let's
know.
see.
I'm pretty sure that's him. Cool Hand Luke says I look sharp today. Sometimes nothing's a pretty cool hand. Who knows more about Cool Hand Luke? The guy named Cool Hand Luke or me? What do you think?
You.
Probably me, but it's close because his name's Cool Hand Luke.
He even said.
Oh, he said me. I mean, his name's Cool Hand Luke, but I know a lot about Cool Hand Luke. So, yeah. But yeah, I mean, if your name's Cool Hand Luke, then I gotta watch it. You want to know how dumb my school is? The chat is smarter. No, it's not.
Is a flying sheep at school right now? And
What?
what do they mean?
A flying sheep ate my homework. Yeah.
I wonder if that's a student.
Man, Cool Hand Luke's a good movie. Okay, I'll ask you some trivia questions. I'll ask them. You can try to answer.
Okay.
You answer before you see the
I
chat.
don't know anything.
Okay. Which actor was in both Cool Hand Luke and Repo Man? And also his name in the credits is different.
I'm not going to know that.
Let's see if anybody knows.
Ben's beard is glorious.
It's true. Dean Stanton. That's right. Harry Dean Stanton and Harry. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because Repo Man has got to be intense. Okay. Magnus Carlsen's close. How many eggs did Paul Newman say he could eat in the contest? And how long?
Oh, I don't know.
How many eggs and how much time? Idris Elba wasn't alive.
Let's see.
How many eggs, how much time? Man, you guys don't know anything about Cool Hand Luke. Oh.
And Luke's busy Googling.
Yeah, exactly. 23 eggs in 1 minute. 15 an hour. There we go. That's right. SP Discus is correct. 15 in 1 hour. Did he do it?
Oh, I don't remember. I haven't seen
You can
that.
guess.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah.
Right. Who was the guy that Cool Hand Luke fought? What was the actor's name? They had a boxing match. Who was the actor that he fought with? Man, Paul Newman did not win. God damn. Got his ass kicked. Yeah, Paul Newman is the act. George Kennedy, question mark, correct. Very good. Man, you got George Kennedy.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that is good, yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna bring stuff in.
Well, these are movies, not television. Yeah, Cool Hand Luke's a great movie. Yeah, sometimes nothing's a pretty cool hand. Yep.
Bring stuff in.
Yeah. All right, let's see if any moves have been made. Been waxing idiotic here with you guys. All right, we have lots of moves. Let's see if it... Okay, so it seems to... Okay, good. All right, so Haruki's white, Nakapuki, E4, E5, and probably Grishuk would have played a Berlin, I guess. So Nakapuki played bishop C4, and surprisingly, Grishuk played knight F6. I thought the super GMs played bishop C5 for the most part to avoid knight G5 lines. What's funny is Nakamura has played bishop G5, as in the famous game Nakamura-Friedel, Josh Friedel, which was the last round of the 2009 U.S. Championship. I think it was 2009. Pretty sure it was. And Naka won in like 23 moves. That's where he played bishop D3, which is pretty popular now. You know, knight G5, D5 takes, knight here. Yeah. Bishop check, C6 takes bishop D3. Yeah, obviously. You guys knew what I meant. Okay, so Naka played the more reserved D3, then bishop C5. So we're just transposing back into a gioco pianissimo. D6, C3, A6, so the bishop can escape. A4, bishop escaped, always escape. And here we are. Yeah. So we're going to have a slow positional maneuvering game here. I'm slightly worried that because of the stupid format, that the games will just be drawn immediately. Tomorrow will be drawn immediately, and then they'll have rapid playoffs. It's stupid. But maybe they won't do that. I don't know. Let's hope they don't. Gotta hope something. All right, let's read the chat. Hattie Kovic subscribed. Pretty good, he writes. That's right. Very good, Hedikovic. Cool Hand Luke is a novel. Also true. Let's see. Nobody likes that. Let's see. 9-hour stream. No, this stream will just be for the round. Video with Spencer. 90 centidues. I'm the goodest. Thank you. Your pronunciation of gioco pianissimo is outstanding. Merci. J'ai habité en Belgique pour 4 ans. Right, Karen? Yeah. I went from Italian to French seamlessly. What's wrong with the format? I don't know enough about it. The format is, it's a knockout, which is already dumb. And then it's a 2-game knockout, which is really dumb. And then after the 2 games, if it's 1-1, they play rapid. So it's just like stupid format. And then a lot of the grandmasters take advantage of the format by just drawing immediately so they can play rapid and their slow rating's not affected. So anyway, whatever. Yeah, Rooster understands. Yeah, there comes the Rooster. Yeah? Exactly. When is Karen streaming? She streamed last night. So that's what she's streaming. What is the format now? It's the same. Yeah.
Hey, Tay.
Who's smarter, the average Twitch chatter or the average 5th grader? Man, the average fifth grader is not too smart, so that's a tough one. Mozart's favorite opening, the Joko piano. Boy, the way Glenn Miller played. Correct. Exactly. Will I improve my chess if I play just 10-minute chess? Depends how much money you donate. JMC Grass 77 subscribe. Hey, your hair's was on the stream.
Oh, is it?
It was your hair. Just like a little of your hair, not much. Very little. All right. Now let me explain the situation to you guys. A lot of people are like, there's too many commercials. I don't like commercials. Okay, that's fine. I agree that you shouldn't like commercials or watch them. If you subscribe to my channel, you won't watch them. So subscribe. So I got rid of all your commercials for you.
Well,
Yay, look at this subscription. Yeah.
Well, I am wondering, is Trying to Learn on?
No.
I mean, maybe he did put too many in. He's the one. He's our.
No, we intentionally did that. Yeah.
But
Make
you
people
know,
subscribe.
Maybe he put too many.
No, that's correct.
But I don't know because it was driving me crazy.
Great. Then you subscribed.
Then no, John Davis
Right.
gifted me some.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
it
there you
saved
go.
me.
Yep. Hmm.
So I don't know. Maybe it was too many.
Yeah. No, it was good. Yeah.
There has to be some incentive though.
That's right. You didn't add too many enough. Correct, output coupler. Okay, let's go back to whatever we were doing and do that. After the move, Bishop A7, Naka played Rook E1. That's exciting. Castles. Put it in H. H3. H6. Ugh. And knight BD2. So Naka wants to play knight F1, knight G3, and then, checkmate his opponent. And occasionally, one side plays D4 or D5. One of the reasons White plays Rook E1 early is to discourage D5, because then the E5 pawn is weak. Both players playing H6 and H3 have discouraged the opposing bishops from pinning the knight. And also, occasionally, we use the H2 square and H7 square for our knight, especially if we want to move our F-pawns, which neither side can legally do, or will do. Naka's never going to do that because he played Rook E1. Grishuk could do it by playing King H8, moving his knight, and playing F5, but I doubt it. Yeah. Okay, he played Rook E8, trying to discourage Naka from playing D4. Naka played Queen B3, attacking F7. And I've never seen this move because normally White wants to keep B4 in reserve in case he wants to expand on the queen side. So now he can't do that. So that's a strange move, Queen B3. Naka's not really a positional player. He just plays for tricks. So maybe Grishuk won't see that. I don't know. Maybe that's his idea. It's a strange move because when Black defends F7, Black's threatening knight A5. Queen B3 doesn't make a lot of sense. So I don't know if it's his preparation. I'm not sure. Yeah. All right, let's get to the other game, also known as the other game. That's the game between Nepo and Votacek, a.k.a. Vodacek, a.k.a. Vodacek mate. Oh, snap. Right, Karen? Yeah. Okay, so Nepo's White. Now, these players have much longer and harder to pronounce names, so they're probably better at chess than the previous players. Okay, now here we have a Najdorf Sicilian, which both players play, but especially Votacek, but especially Nepo. Hooray, the Najdorf. Okay, now White played a move I'm not familiar with. It's all the rage, but not really. Bishop to D3. Very suspicious. E5, the regular Najdorf, and now he retreats like a Nepo. All right, so I'm not familiar with this line. Looks sort of suspicious. Bishop E7. Obviously, players are deep into their preparation, and they actually didn't stop playing quickly till move 17. So, castles, Knight G3, obviously. I've had black in the Sicilian where my opponents played Knight E2, Knight G3. Common idea. Bishop E6. And now Nepo played Knight to D5. Well, actually, Knight D5 is... I mean, if you don't play Knight D5, D5's coming. Then black's fine. So Knight D5 makes a lot of sense. The problem with taking twice is bishop takes H7 check and queen takes D5. And black still has this, weak pawn structure here. So instead, if he takes with the knight and then has to move his bishop, he loses a tempo. So he takes with the bishop. And now black has to do whatever he wants. And he not only wants to take this, he wants to stop knight F5. So he plays G6. Obviously, this is still the preparation of both players. C4, which is explosive. Knight BD7. Put it in H. Rook E8. Rook C1. Knight C5. Bishop B1. And now white wants to play B4 and kick the knight. So A5, solidifying the C5 square for the knight. B3. Now, B3 is actually a very important concept in this opening and in the King's Indian. Obviously, we want to have connect 4, just in case. But at some point, we would like to kick the knight with B4. So you may be thinking, that's fine. I'll play A3 and B4. Problem with A3 is black plays A4, and due to the en passant rule, it's very hard to play B4. So we play B3 first, and now if black ever plays A4, we play B4 and kick the knight. Later, we're going to play A3 and B4. This is a very common idea mainly in the King's Indian, but it happens, I guess, in the Knight Dwarf too. Okay. He played Rook B8, which indicates to me he wants to play B5. And Nepo played F4. This is not going to be a boring game. This is very exciting. And also, the players are playing instantly, so they're still in their preparation. And after F4, for the first time in the game, black is thinking. Both sides were just playing instantly up until this point. So, of course, the engine always says white's slightly better. White has the two bishops. Black has this beautiful knight on C5. Black's pawns on the king's side are doing an excellent job thwarting the bishop and the knight. And of course, the engine move is bishop F8 for obvious reasons. Always play bishop F8. The other engine move is to take on F4 because we don't want white playing F5 and getting a bind. And after taking on F4, we open up the file for black's rook. So this is a very complicated double-edged position, which is great for us, unlike the previous game, which is not interesting. Very boring game, I would say. Okay, so that's good. Let's have a look at the chat so I can deride you further. Let's see. 3 subs, yay. Were you still at karaoke when that guy sang New York very terribly? I don't know. We go to karaoke a lot, so I don't know. Let's see. Chats is all crazy. I'm killing it. See, that makes sense. Hey, the guy that I thought was from karaoke, yeah. He said, he's obviously from karaoke. He said, were you still at karaoke when the guy sang New York terribly? And I'm like, I don't know.
New York?
Yeah.
New York?
I assume he means New York. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't remember it.
Yeah, I don't know.
There.
Right, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, this is the boring world of Niels Bohr. Your spelling of Niels isn't very good. These games are low level because I'm not playing. I agree. Should I get the Tooth Hurts Cup for my mom as a birthday present? I'm going to say maybe not. Maybe not. King H8. I got an ad for Godzilla 2. Man, good chat, good chat. Gotta go. Bye, Nate. He's going to lurk in the shadows, though. It's not terrible. Do I think E5 is a good move? Yeah, that's just the Knight Orf. That's the whole point of A6 is to attack the knight and get space and play aggressively. It is weakening, it's true. Didn't realize the lead singer of Korn was a Ben Feingold chess fan. Nobody realized that. Thanks for the sub to Karen ATL Chess. To Output Coupler. Hi, Ben from OMF gets Diego. Correct. Is Queen B6 a move or is F5 too strong? I mean, you don't want to play Queen B6 because King can just go to H1 and Queen's not so good over there. Do you like Andrew Yang or Andrew Tang? Well, how many times would you win and draw a 100-game match against Naka? I guess all 100. He might draw once or twice. Good morning. All right, that was good chat except for one thing. You know what that one thing was, Karen?
It wasn't?
Correct. All right. So after F4, Votacek took on F4, and Nepo always retreated with bishop takes F4. Correct. And the engine, obviously, frankly, wants to play B5 because that's the way Votacek played Rook B8. So, yeah. Then he can get, play down the E file and play down the B file, and his knight on C5 is good. Bishop is a little suspicious. And computer prefers white. Yeah, I agree. It looks like white's king is safer. White has the two bishops. White has a better pawn structure. And white has a very active rook on the F file. So I like white. Man, the Knight Orf's tough.
Yay.
And then Atalik in the chat doesn't like bishop D5 and says it's weird. Obviously, it's just theory in his prep. But, all right.
I'm so happy we don't have to go to Amana.
Yeah, actually, I think maybe he's talking about Nakapuki's game. Let me see. Oh, he is talking about Nakapuki's game. I was like, this is just normal. What's he talking about? Also, is he Willis? Okay, so let's get the PGN up of that game. Go PGN of Naka versus Pookie. I mean, Naka versus Gris. You know what kind of Gris? Ambergris. All right, good Futurama joke. Where's Archer? Okay, so after Queen B3, wait, some noise happened. I don't know. I think Karen subscribed. SJ Man subscribed. What's the best Seinfeld episode? Well, I am the world's leading authority, so that's a good question. In my opinion, the best Seinfeld episode is The Old Man, and the second best Seinfeld is The Library Cop, although I could be convinced to change my mind and switch them. I could be. And the worst episode is from the last season when it's Puerto Rican Day. That's when the series was definitely going to end. It was very suspicious. And I didn't realize until a few months ago that Larry David stopped working on Seinfeld the last 2 years. That must be why it got bad. Because Seinfeld is terrible. So, yeah. It went downhill when Larry David left the show. All right. Is castling queenside is better playing against Sicilian? I mean, that question is, too open-ended. Thanks for the sub, SJ Man. Go back to Nakapuki. Lead singer didn't know it was him either. Have you ever analyzed Short Timon? Good morning. White all the way. Library cop. The old switcheroo. Yeah. Yeah, that's correct. He did do the Steinbrenner voice still. Yeah. Okay, so after Queen B3, he played Queen E7, defending F7. Now, Grishuk wants to play Knight A5, so Naka played A5. That put the kibosh on that. Then, Grishuk must have thought he was Popeye, and he had all he could stands. He can't stands no more. So the engine wants to play Knight H5 and play on the king side. And instead he played B5. Wow. That's Fox News worthy. Not Jeff Fox News worthy, but yeah. That's a crazy move. Okay. And then Naka took, obviously. And he took back. And now this bishop is not in good shape. B5 is coming. Knight A5 is coming. So the most obvious move for white, frankly, is Queen D1. Because then the bishop has the A2 square. So that just makes sense. And that must be what Atalik is getting mad about in the Chess 24 chat. Because he doesn't like Naka's move. Bishop to D5. Because normally white doesn't want to give his bishop away. So that is a strange move, I agree. Queen D1 made a lot of sense just to, Yeah. So yeah, now in the other game, Atalik says that Votacek is totally lost. So Votacek is the new Lubojevich. Right, Karen?
I'm not familiar with him.
Exactly. Yeah, good old Lubo. That's Karen's second favorite Lubo after Kovalik. Yeah. Exactly.
I'm worried about what you were going to say there.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. All right. So back to this chat on my thing. The old switcheroo. Yeah, with the records and the goiter, yeah. Is it true you were once are one of the best hyperbullets? It's lies. It's all lies. I'm a noob. What about bishop takes A6? So I assume in this position, after bishop A6, there's got to be some knight A5 attacking the queen and the bishop that's good. There has to be. So bishop A6 looks a little suspicious to me. Yeah, queen D1 made sense. Yeah. Did Lubojevich beat Fischer? I don't know. Who didn't beat Fischer? Yeah. So Grishuk is probably confused about bishop D5, so he's going to go into one of his infamous 45-minute thinks. And Karen's like, that's it? 45 minutes? Amateur. Karen was thinking 45 minutes before Grishuk was born. Also, if you go to the internets, specifically Twitter, there's a picture of Grishuk from 1992 playing in a kids tournament where he's like this tall. Mm-hmm. Yeah, good picture. Yeah.
What year?
1992.
Okay.
Yeah, that's old school. Yeah. Let's see.
I see him.
Vitalik's pretty mad. He's like, why is Votacek playing so badly? Okay, so Naka has nothing out of the opening as expected. And let's go back to the other game because Vitalik's pretty mad. He's like, why is he playing so bad? I'm mad, etc. All right. And then, let's see, what do I do? I click this, click that. Okay, so the last time we looked, we had this position, because I said so. And as predicted, B5 was played by Votacek, and Nepo quickly played Queen F3, which is the engine move. Rawr! And then BC, or as they say now, BCE. Yeah. And then Rook C4. And yeah, White's got a nice initiative on the king's side. White's got the two bishops. The engine slightly prefers white, but Italic says that, White's crushing black. So I don't know. It's like black's crushed. He's like 2 moves out of prep. But this game is definitely, I was going to say much more interesting, but the Naka game got interesting when black played B5 and white played bishop D5. So didn't see those moves coming. So I was afraid there'd be like 2 boring draws, but it looks like that will not happen. All players want to win. Go for the win. What do I think of Lano versus... You misspelled everybody's name. I mean, those players aren't really good enough to talk about, so we won't talk about them. Yeah. They're playing slow chess. They get hours for the game. Yeah. Is Kasparov best of all time? He's probably third. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. That's not a bad episode. Yeah. That's J-Man. All right, we have another sub. Sean C194. See, is that like from Rick and Morty? Yay, thanks for the sub. Hooray. Doesn't seem to have affected the... Oh, I know why the sub thing hasn't changed. It looks like the chat stopped. There we go. Now the chat's going again somehow. Sort of confused about the chat. Looks like it's behind. There we go. Yeah. Well, you have to spell Fisher correctly. Otherwise, I can't list him. Yeah. This Fisher you speak of without a C in his name, I never heard of him. So, yeah. Hello, it's Sean. All right, let's see if Votacek has moved. I'm going to guess not. I know I wouldn't move. He has not moved. And in the Nakamura Grishuk game, Grishuk has not moved. Nobody's moving. So here we're on move 20 in the Nepo game. Naka and Grishuk are on move 14. And yeah, Nepo's position looks pretty nice. Pretty nice. Yeah. Let's see. You guys are like, is Fischer the greatest of all time, misspelling Fischer? And the response to that was, Carlson's the greatest of all time, misspelling Carlson. Man, if you guys could spell, you could be in 5th grade or something. Did you ever play against Czech GM David Navarra? I have not. I've never even seen him. I wouldn't play Navarra because I play like in the Rufus and Doofus Open, and he plays in Super GM tournaments. So we wouldn't play. Yeah. No, but really, you guys should learn how to spell Carlson and Fischer if those are your favorite players. You really should. Yeah. It's a good idea. When I was at the Marshall Chess Club, before you guys were born, there's a table there. I think it's still there. It's like Fischer played on this table when he played by telex against Cuba. And I said, Fischer spelled wrong on the table. And they claimed nobody had ever pointed that out before. It had been there for like 30 years. And I'm like, all right. Like, it was spelled wrong. So like, I mean, Carlson's not bad. He's top 10. Top 10. Rook c5 is a threat, right? A threat? I mean, it trades pieces. It's probably a good move. Although, well, on my engine, although it's the chess.com engine, so I might as well be asking like some guy who just learned the moves. A4 is the third best move for black and doesn't take on c5. So I guess it's not a big threat. How would you rate Carlsen's endgame ability amongst top players? Pretty good. Pretty good. Who is the craziest chess player of all time? I guess that would be Fischer. Let's see. Make fun of spelling errors while mispronouncing Votacek every time. That's not very funny. That's sort of normal. Fischer crazier than Timur? Yeah. Yeah, Timur's trying. Yeah. What's that? What? Manmoth subscribe. 15 months, yo. Hi, Ben. Have you ever read... If you ever start a sentence with, have you ever read? The answer is no.
I think there's been some moves since then.
Since what? Rook takes c4. No moves. Oh, I mean, all right. Let's see. Rook b4 was played. That's not a bad move. And then Nepo followed the important rule. Always retreat. Bishop d2. That's the engine move. Rook takes. Pawn takes. The reason he retreated his bishop, other than forcing a reckoning, like in Tombstone, is he opens up the F file. So now he's going to play bishop c3 and or bishop g5 and try to harass his opponent. Which would, at some point, if not now, force black to play knight c to d7, which is not what he wants to play because the knight's good on c5. So again, the computer thinks white has a nice advantage. And Nepo has almost all of his time left. It's possible he's in preparation, but I doubt it. It's possible. Yeah. Anything's possible. Okay, so Grishuk is still doing his 45-minute think. Looks pretty nice for Nepo. Pretty nice. Let's see. What do I think of the movie Searching for Bobby Fischer? Well, since you spelled thought wrong, I won't answer. That's a good movie. There's Anne Hilarious YouTube. The lack of toilets. What chess player has the longest and hardest name to spell? There's a Thai player who's about 2,200, whose name starts with FU, and it's about 20 letters long. He's the hardest. Faruja's, not a bad player. It's not too good. Karen should probably multiple the book you got. The Knife F5 one. What? What language is that? Pawn sacrifice. Where's my follow notification? Nepo preps into resignation. Did computers make competitive chess worse? They did not. Man, that chat's so dumb.
They probably made that book.
Mm-hmm.
Some autocorrect.
How did you ask Karen out on your first date? Who says I asked her out? Jimbo Matthews subscribed. Currently on a 5-month streak. Go, Jimbo.
I know what book you're talking about.
On our first date, I said, would you like to see the Grandmaster bedroom? I think that's what happened. Have you checked out the computer? I have not. Who paid for the Thai food on your first date? Probably me.
We didn't eat Thai food.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. We eat at Bar Italia, right? Mm-hmm. Oh. I'm still confused. Terrible. Grandmaster bedroom. I remember I paid for Bar Italia with the Grandmaster card. Yeah. Are you romantic, Ben? Should there be a comma there somewhere? What's the time control? God, every chat's stupider than the last one. What's Karen's least favorite joke of yours? I don't know. I think she likes all my jokes. All right. Terrible, terrible, terrible chat. Back to the game. Okay, Votachik's not moving, and Grishuk's not moving. All right. Good job. Good job. Does Grishuk's game suck? Can we see that? Well, his game's great. Grishuk and time management. His time management's fine. He's in the semifinals. Unlike you, you're not in the semifinals. Well, actually, you watched the semifinals. Let's see. Ben's jokes are evenly distributed. Grishuk, greatest of all time. The chat is bad, and you should feel bad. Very good quote of Zoidberg. Very good. All right, when we have a break in the action, when nobody's making any moves, that's a good time to sub and donate and give bits. Right, Karen?
Yes.
Karen says yes. Should I go see Ed Mandel for a new chess set? You should. And tell Ed I said hi. Yeah. Go Ed Mandel. I went to high school with his son. Blah, blah, blah. If I beat someone, should that make me a better player? Sure, why not? Have you even slept? Fisher's Wikipedia is a roller coaster. 300 centiduce from Matt Genius 1. He's not quite a math genius. He's a math genius. From his position, what are the main strategies to each player? Or from this position, White's strategy is to crush black on the king's side. Roar! I crush you. You crush me, except you don't crush me. And black's strategy is to say, ha, your pawns are no good, and your bishop sucks on b1, and my knight's great. And it looks like I like white's strategy more of checkmating black. That's the safest king ever. That king is not the safest ever. If black could cheat, he could put his knight on e5. The problem is in getting to e5, he would allow queen f7. If only he could just go here. Yeah. So, yeah, if this bishop never gets any good and white never mates black, black is fine. But it seems like white has a big attack. So I like white. White's king's really safe on h1. Put it in h. Let's see. Have you been to Russia? Obviously. Who's the better player, Portish or Mamedyarov? Mamedyarov better now. I lost to Portish's brother. You know his name, Ferenc. Exactly. Blah, blah, blah. Wasn't the last World Championship match horrendous? Thanks. If I memorize every stockfish line, ugh. If white doesn't win, black is fine. Was 94 better for white than retreating the bishop? I assume you mean this position? Because this is where he retreated the bishop. Is that what you mean? Probably. 94, that's not good. Just take the knight. Yeah, the answer is no. Always retreat. Yeah. And the answer is also fries. And let's see the Naka game. Okay, Naka's game has some moves. So we'll look at the Naka game. So this was on Twitter yesterday, and it was from Nakamura. It was his Twitter handle. He said, "When I die, at my funeral, I want them to play Knock, Knock, Knock on Heaven's Door." Couldn't believe he said that. Right, Kieran? See, Naka's so dumb that it was the Guns N' Roses version. Terrible. All right. So after bishop to d5, Grishuk played queen c7, which is the engine move. And Naka continued his hyper-aggression, queen c4. And the Anderson says, bishop b7 is forced, otherwise white's winning. Because if bishop to d7, you're hanging your f-pawn. And then knight takes, pawn takes wins. So he has to play bishop to b7, and actually he hasn't done it yet, even though he has to do it. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. GNR version better than Bob Dylan. Boo! Incorrect. Let's see.
I don't understand. So you're always saying bishops are more valuable, so I don't understand why they wouldn't just take the bishop
In this position?
before the queen.
Oh,
Move.
you mean here. You mean knight takes d5. After e takes d5, now it's hard for black to put his knight anywhere.
Yeah, I was looking at that. Okay.
Man, that's
So
no
it's
good.
better.
It's not terrible for black, but it's not good. Because the pawn on d5, that's great. That's the greatest.
Okay.
Yeah, and the knight just has 3 bad squares to go to. Yeah. He was thinking about that. Now the bishop on d5, after queen c7, it can't really escape anywhere. Like, it's not like, oh, now the bishop retreats to a2. It's like sort of trapped in there. So he will take the bishop eventually. Yeah. Yeah, when I say bishops are better than knights, Grishuk and Nakamura don't care about that. That's a general principle rule for the gawking rabble.
I know,
Yeah.
but I am rabble.
Yeah. After bishop b7, can black play rook takes a6? No, because rooks can't jump over bishops, and it's not black's turn. Obviously, you meant white, but that's the kind of questions I get in the chat. And the answer is no. But thanks for asking. Well, who's our next caller? Backstreet Boys are in sync. You spelled in sync wrong. And the answer is neither. You agree, right?
Hey, there's been more moves.
Right, but you agree that neither is the answer.
I wasn't listening.
Backstreet Boys are in sync.
They're horrible, both.
I said the answer is neither.
Yeah.
Right. And he spelled in sync wrong, which, he spelled it like, Okay, obviously they're both the worst thing that's ever happened in the history of the earth. Okay, so bishop b7 was played, which is forced. Now the gawking rabble was suggesting rook a6 because low-rated players like to give all their pieces away. They're like, yay, I gave my rook away. And then after it takes, you resign. All right, so that was good analysis. Anyway, instead of that, he played the best move, bishop takes c6. And you can take either way, but the engine says queen takes is bad because we trade queens and play knight c4. And then this is hanging and this is hanging. So the engine says bishop takes c6 is best. Then white wins a pawn, but at what cost? And then black gets the 2 bishops and the white squares, and it's approximately equal, frankly. Queen b7, b5, d5, etc. Yeah, mainly etc. So a good game so far, very interesting. I thought these might be 2 boring draws. I was getting worried, but if they are draws, they're not boring. It's sort of like when they put Bender to death by using magnets, at least it's not boring. What do you think of Evil Morty? Evil Morty is great. Let's see. When are you going to participate in the Grand Prix? Soon, but not too soon. The more you donate, the more you learn. Ever done too much nitrous? Too much? No. When will you be on Perpetual Chess again? The Perpetual Chess podcast. I don't know, I usually go on once a year. All right, we have 292 viewers and still only 7 subs. Boo! Give you guys some more commercials, even for the subs, just to punish you. Punish your brethren. So thus far, Nakamura's game is unclear, and it seems like Nippo has a pretty good advantage. Pretty good. Rich S. Mo has subscribed. Thank you, sir. Go subs. We have 8 subs. Our goal is to get 50. In Philadelphia, this stream is worth 50 subs. Right, Karen?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, let's ask Karen some questions. Okay, it looks like she's going to come on stream soon because she's putting on makeup. Okay.
On makeup.
All right. Now, and she's having her hair done. There's a guy here right now doing her hair. Okay, and who's doing your nails? Who's that woman? Okay. Now, the first question is, are you looking more forward to Vegas or Philly? Exactly. I know the hard-hitting questions.
I mean, I'm not sure.
Correct. That question was too hard.
They each have their advantages.
That's true. I thought with Archer going to one and not going to the other, that would make it easier, but I guess not.
Well, yeah.
It's worth more than shot. Very good. Good quote. Good job, Abe Froman 4444. Yep. Nice. Somebody knows their trading places. Retail value. You got a receipt? Man, this watch is so hot. It's smoking. So in trading places, there's the 2 guys in the jail who give a hard time to Eddie Murphy, then later go to the bar, then later they're in his house. Anyway, there's one guy who goes, yeah. Then there's the other guy who actually speaks. The guy who actually speaks later played Bleeding Gums Murphy on The Simpsons, and he died. So and then he actually died in the show too. Yeah, Bleeding Gums Murphy. Yeah. Yeah, those guys were good. Yeah. In fact, the guy who speaks, I use one of his lines a lot. He says, man, it ain't cool being no jive turkey so close to Thanksgiving. Then the other guy says, yeah. That's a good line. That's right. Spoilers for a movie that's 35 years old. All right. Yay, commercials. Hooray. All right, let's see if whatever his name is moved. Grishuk, that's his name. He did not. What's funny is when Grishuk moves, you move, just like that. Right, Karen?
Yeah.
And Votacek hasn't moved either. Looks like Vota checkmate for Nepo. Karate Man bleed on the inside. But you wouldn't know that because you are... I can't say the rest. Naka up a piece. Do you ever quote 30 Rock? I do not. I like to say that I take something and I'm up a piece. Yeah. Naka's too good. Even a piece up, he can't beat Grishuk. No, yesterday I was telling people this is a reverse Rocky. In Rocky 4, the Russians are going Rocky, even though he's fighting a Russian. Here we have an American playing a Russian. I'm like, Grishuk. Exactly. Yeah. All right, we asked Karen some more questions. Yeah, because she likes that.
Lotion on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It puts the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again. Put the lotion in the basket. Put the lotion in the basket. Put the fucking lotion in the basket. You know that's from, right? Ugh. I will break you. Correct. So, a friend of mine was at Target with his girlfriend, and she had lotion and it fell out of the basket she was carrying. And he said, put the lotion in the basket. Put the lotion in the basket. And there was a Target employee who was laughing, nonstop laughing, or else it gets the hose again. Correct. Grishuk, which you misspelled, although you did spell it the way the baseball player spells it, said in an interview, blah, 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 blah. All right, good. Thanks for that quote there. You know, Silence of the Lambs?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what's from.
Okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember.
Remember the guy who's the greatest actor ever? He's the guy who wants to be a woman, and he has the woman in the basement.
Yeah.
And he has her put lotion on because he wants her skin smooth when he gets her skin.
Oh, that's right.
And then he's like, put the lotion in the basket. And then eventually she gets his dog, and he doesn't like that. That guy's great. I'll tell you what his name is. Ted what? Ted Levine. Yes. I pulled that out of nowhere. Hooray. Yeah. This guy, for no reason, said Anthony Hopkins. He was in the movie. Yeah. Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz even crazier than Ted Levine. Exactly. Randall spells it Grishuk the other way. That's right. Yeah. All right, let's see if anybody's made any moves. I think the answer is Fries. Grishuk has not moved. And Votachik has not moved. All right. Nobody's making any moves. Good morning. The guy's name is almost Coffee, but not quite. What's the time situation? Grishuk has much less time, and Vodacek has much less time. Are they playing Bughouse? They are not. Good afternoon. You must be in Europe. Boo. Legend has it, blah, 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 blah. Boo. Fide Chess has viewers. TCEC has viewers. God, watching two computers play shows what kind of life you've led. This is 30-minute tiebreak. No, this is game one. It's a slow game. This is the semifinals, round one. Round two's tomorrow. If there's a tiebreak, it's on Saturday. It's 4 p.m. in Israel, not necessarily Europe. Israel is Europe. Don't you play chess? Sometimes they have the European Chess Championship in Israel. Come on, man. Doesn't matter if it actually is in Europe. That's just the way it is. Maybe I'm a computer. No. Judgmental is preferably without an E. All right, 276 viewers. That just means it's sometimes in Europe. That's true. That's why it ain't cool being no Jav Turkey, because sometimes you're in Europe and sometimes you're not. Where Nakamura went, he's in Moscow right now. Let's see. Not in Israel. I'm in Ireland. What? Anybody in here using cordless earbuds headphones? If so, is there a lag slight delay? What? So you have to get to the school by 1:30?
Yeah.
That sounds like fun.
No need to call Holden in a second, too.
Did Justin Morrison cancel our lesson yet?
Oh, yeah. What time is that?
2:30. How did he not cancel our lesson yet? I don't get it. Let's see. What happened? Some noise happened. I don't know what it was. Rufus and Doofus is rating with a party of 5.
5?
Wow. Isn't that a show, Party of 5? Wow.
We were just talking about him.
Damn. That's pretty good. I've never had 5 people rated from him. Usually it's 0 or negative. Is B5 an okay move? It is not. Then I play Bishop B5 GG. So it's not okay. Restart the stream. It's Kangaroo 55. He's hopping mad. Good morning. So we've been waiting here for a while for a move. Grishuk won't move and Vodacek won't move. Vodacek is down 40 minutes on the clock and Grishuk's only down 10. So he's got no problem. Yeah. Go Grishuk. Agreed. Is anybody here rooting for Nakamura? Anybody? Or you are going to get banned if you are. But is anybody, or just everybody's rooting for Grishuk? I mean, I just assume it's a Grishuk all the way. Yeah, in fact, Santa's going to make a new song for next Christmas. Grishuk all the way. No, Naka's mother texted me and said she's rooting for Grishuk. Yeah. Go, Grishuk. Hooray, Grishuk. No, you're banned and your children's children. Go, the other guy. Correct. Why not Naka? Boo. No, Nakamura is also rooting for Grishuk. I asked him. Yeah. How can he protect a6 the best? Well, he better take the bishop back first. So, yeah. Although he's not going to do it. Nobody ever moves. World Chess won't let us watch the games anymore. Copyright infringement. Go Grishuk. Streamers are doing something. We're streaming. Streamers got to stream. Shouldn't Americans show solidarity? I have solidarity with Grishuk. Go Ben. Kangaroo knows what he's talking about. Exactly. Yeah, Carlson said the format's reasonable, even though he was against the format years ago. But he said the prize fund is no good. So there you go. Are you a Tigers or Braves fan? Tigers. Go Tigers. I'm sick of knocking his fast calculations. Makes me look bad. That's not the only thing that makes you look bad. Isn't Grishuk just better if he goes queen takes? No, then after queen takes, bishop takes, knight c4 attacks this pawn, and rook takes a6, and white has a big advantage. Do you believe the Puzzle Rush record of 100 plus? I believe what I was programmed to believe. That's from Futurama, obviously. Frankly. Yeah, he says the prize fund is too small. If it wasn't for me, I'd be you. What? Exactly. This is where, if I was St. Louis, I would take a 35-minute break. That's their specialty. Man, Kangaroo knows his Futurama. Very good. Is Nakapuki better in this position? Slightly. Man, Naka's played weird this game. Bishop d5, queen c4. Frankly. Go, Karen. We need some Karen analysis. The Feingold analysis. This is a classical game. Today's classical, tomorrow's classical, and if necessary, they'll play Rapid on Saturday. And or Blitz. I watched your videos on St. Louis channel. Are you basically working there full time? Someone get this guy a TV. Okay, now it's possible that he's in a time machine and it's 5 years ago for him. So then it's okay. Is this the match Verdi-Chopin? What? Exactly. And the winner of the match plays Puccini. I like Naka's singing. Nobody likes Naka's singing. Did you get mad at each other? What? Who, Verdi or Puccini? Yeah, Ronan knows what he's talking about. The Empire instead of the Rebels. Wow, the dark side is strong within me. I hate Puccini. You're banned and your children's children. Darf, that would help you. Why don't you like computer chess? Terrible. Man, this is the worst, the worst chat ever. You guys are the worst. You should all go to Germany.
How do you see engine recommendations on Chess 24?
On Chess 24? Well, you're not a member, so maybe you can't.
I'm logged in as you.
But I'm logged in as me. Yeah.
But
All
I
right.
remembered you from when you did it.
I turned it off on mine. I forgot how I turned it off.
Oh, okay. Well, then I won't mess with
Yeah,
it.
I don't know.
I can't
I don't know what I
Because
did.
then that would change it for you.
Maybe.
Yeah, it would.
I don't know.
Never mind.
I don't even know how to do it. I don't know how I turned it off. I can't do Vishwa nothing. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Okay, so under the board where it says the move bishop takes c6, go to the left and there's the 3 bars.
Yeah.
And then click on that, and the last one is computer analysis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so that only does it not for your account, but just for the computer?
I don't know. Try and see what
Well,
happens.
it's on. I didn't want to mess it up for you.
That's okay. It can be on. Yeah. C'est pas différence. Okay, so Naka's playing Pookie. All right, we have games in the Nepo game. Biachi. Go somebody. Making copies. All right, so this is the game we all care about. In this position, Vodacek played knight cd7 because you got to do something. And then white played bishop c3, obviously. Rawr. Scary. And, white still has a nice advantage. Hello. Do you think Alexander will win against Grishuk? What? Kangaroo 55, misreading everything. All right, we need somebody to donate 40 subs. Who's going to do it? Because I'm hungry.
Hey, it did change it for both.
How do you know?
Because I have it. Oh, no, that's not true. Over
Eh.
here, I'm logged in as a guest.
Well, let's see. I'm logged in as me. Yeah.
It didn't change
Yeah, I think it didn't do Vishwa nothing.
it. Yeah. That was right.
Who is she? Karen? That's her name, yeah. Economic sanctions. Damn. Somebody gift him a sub. Do as I say. Output Coupler is giving 5 subs. Go Output Coupler.
Yay, thank you.
Hooray for Output. He just output some subs. Man, I could use 5 subs right about now. Man.
He's given 286 total in the channel.
That's correct. Finally. Oh, these games are too boring. Ah. All right, time for movie trivia. I'm dying over here. Yay, it's subs. TV trivia? We want better TV trivia. All right, which character on Sanford and Son recently died in real life? He died, I think, 2 months ago. Something like that. Go! Which character did he play? Is Cinnabon vegan? No. Now, Red Fox, which you spelled wrong, died years ago. Many years ago. Many, many, many years ago. And Red Fox wasn't the character. That was the actor's name. Yeah, again, name the character, not the actor. No, Lamont's still alive. Unfortunately, no, he's fine. Anybody? Rollo! We won 1999 got it. Rollo died. Rollo Lawson. Wow, that's pretty good. Yeah. Don't you miss Rollo? Not really? Oh, come on, Rollo.
Ridiculous.
Well, that show's great.
I watched it.
That was a great show. Yeah. My favorite scene in Sanford and Son is they're at a Mexican restaurant because, Julio brought them. And Red Fox is mad. And he says, try this drink. It's great. Sangria. And he says, man, this is pretty good. And he keeps drinking it and drinking it. He goes, sangria. He goes, what's that mean? And then Julio says, blood. And then he spits it out over everybody. It's the greatest spit take ever. Man, Lamont was really mad. Nakamura blunder. No. Nakamura wouldn't blunder. He just wouldn't do that. Hey, Nakamura. Okay, so in the game, Nepo versus Vodacek. Vodacek put him in check. Bam! Forcing the king to a better square. Good job. And then he put it in F, rook F8. That defends the F pawn, so now the black knight can move away. So he defended his knight, he activated his queen sort of, and he defended his F pawn. So white has two bishops in an active position, but the C pawn's a little tender. So white's still better, but Vodacek defending well, although his time situation is not great. Okay, and Nakapuki's game had some moves. How are things in Nakamura? And we copy, and we paste, and we etc., mainly etc. All right, and this position after bishop c6, Grishuk correctly took with the bishop. Naka correctly played rook takes a6. And white's up a pawn, but black has two bishops as compensation. And, it's better to be white because white's up a pawn. So, better for white, 20 minutes extra. Very enterprising play by Naka. Very suspicious. And Nepo's also moved. So now the players are starting to move. Frankly, ridiculous. All the moves are good, too. Did they make some bad moves so we don't feel so bad? We're bad and we should feel bad. And in this position, Nepo played queen f4. Computer says that's pretty good. Creeping in there. Radiohead style. Defending the c pawn. Maybe queen h6 is coming. Also, etc. So queen f4 makes sense. And, man, Nepo has an hour and 30. Man, Nepo plays fast. Damn. Blah, blah, blah. The wire, I can't spell. Let's see. Vegan, vegetarian. Asked me about a Matt Groening show. I get it. I mean, he spelled Groening wrong, so I don't know. Are you going to make a tournament after the games? I will not. When the games are done, I'm out like gout. Why are you a grandmaster? Why not? You got to work on those Russian names. Do I say them too quickly because I'm Russian? Will you go through some quarterfinal games while players are taking a long time to think? No. What's high chocolate sponge cake? Oh, why are you not a super grandmaster? What? You mean I'm not? Man, I have to learn on my own stream? Sad. Do you actually memorize your games? What am I, British? So memorize with an S. There are no super grandmaster. Exactly. New from Ben Feingold. 12-hour stream. All right. I can watch my own video while I'm making a video. Cool. Yay, Moobot. Tell them what's up. Also, what is up? All right, we have 13 subs this stream. That's pretty good. And seems like Nepo's better and Naka's better. And they both have more time. And they both have the white pieces. Makes sense. What are you going to do? When are you going to do the exchange sack stream? That's pretty good. Pretty good. Have you been following Junior Chess on chess.com? I have not. 40 cores of Stockfish. Both games are dead drawn. All right. Yeah, but Stockfish is no good. So we have 475 subscribers. Yay. When you're waiting for an opponent to move, you say 100% focused on playing out possible moves? No. Nobody does that. I mainly think about nonsense and non-bread. No. Curb Your Enthusiasm references. No. Yeah, those are good references. Yeah. Go, Karen. No, she did go. She's not even here. Oh, well. That was a good Curb reference. I went, man, that was a tough reference to get. Let's see if you guys get it. Who got that reference? I'll do it again. I used to play the violin before you were born. Nobody? You guys got to watch more Curb. Or less, whichever is funnier. He got it. Very good. Winning the exchange means you're worse. Hey, Karen said hi to Kangaroo while she's making a phone call. Did Karen hurt your rating yesterday? Karen played on her own stream, not on mine. I didn't stream yesterday. I call it flapple. When's the last time you've had beef jerky? Never. Can you play the violin on the stream sometime? I would need a violin. Then I could do it. Accordion to who? Garp? Bam! Got you guys good. That's Karen's favorite movie, The World Accordion to Garp.
Well, it's one of my favorite books.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. And I have seen the movie, and the movie's really good too.
It is?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
I liked it.
Output Coupler says it's good.
The book is really good.
Yeah.
John Irving. Very good writer.
Karen's going to take over the stream for a while. I take a nap. Kangaroo 55 said, go John Irving, but stay here. Wasn't that Irving's first book? Only Karen knows.
No, I don't know, but it was a good book.
Mm-hmm.
I've read a couple. I liked that Owen Meany book. Prayer for Owen Meany or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good.
Ooh. No, his fourth. Man, it's harsh around here.
Setting free the bears.
Was that about the Chicago Bears? Would you say chess tournaments are very exciting? Yes, I would, Kent. Is there an age you have to start to be number one? No, nobody's ever number one, so no. GP Bear's like, I don't understand that book.
It's a pretty strange little book.
What's the greatest country in the world, Mexico or Portugal? That sounds like a Simpsons reference. I like it. Man, chat's pretty bad. All right, the chat's not too good, so you guys should donate. That'll make up for it. Magnus isn't number one. Number one at what? At Gentlemanly Club Life? Maybe. What do I have to do to be a GM? Play better, I guess. Let's see. Good paraphrase by Tim Tim of Anand. Talking about John Irving here. That's right. Got to talk about something. Yeah. All right, I'll check and see if anybody moved. So far, White has an advantage in both games, but not a winning advantage. But some advantage and more time. Much more time. Have I ever read a book that wasn't a chess book? I can't imagine why I would do that. Terrible.
I can't even tell you. I've read so many books. Wouldn't even be able to count them.
No, Tab Cola. Good morning. Yeah, Tall is a good writer, and he was a good chess player. He was a good everything. Good at smoking and drinking, good at being sick, good at being in comas. You know what his favorite song is?
I don't know.
Coma, 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 chameleon.
Did
That's left from Bender, I
Did
think.
he went into a coma?
Many times.
Oh.
Yeah. Smoking in his coma. Yeah. Truth hurts. How good are you at poker? I don't know. Ask Karen. Ba-dum-bumps. Good at piano. Tell us a poker story. I'll tell you a poker story. I'm playing in the casino in Detroit, and there's a guy there I haven't seen before, and he says he's an actor in a TV show they're filming in Detroit. The next day, we're involved in a hand, and I didn't make it. So we're on the river, and I made a $100 bet, which is a large bet for the Detroit casino, as a bluff. The guy was thinking it over, and I did something which a lot of people think is unethical, but since I won the hand, I disagree. I pretended that I heard him call. So I said, yep, I got you. I got the flush. And I went like this, and I said, he called, right? And the dealer said no. And I said, yeah, I heard him call. And then the players were like, no. And I put my hand down mad. And I was like, I heard him call. You called, right? And the guy's like, no. And I'm like, come on. And I was mad. And the guy folded, so I won the hand. Hooray for Ben. And I only did it because he was an actor. So I thought I'd show him what acting is. The end. Good story, good story. And so forth. That's right. I had a good angle there. Yeah. I cheat you, you cheat me. That's what happens when you come to my city. Do you play better if you care about the game or don't care? You must care. Tell again and Ed interrupted your story. Only if you become a sub. What was my hand? I had the Royal Sampler. That was my hand. It might have been MGM. I don't know. I think it was MGM, actually. That's funny. Yeah.
Tree Shoes missed this story.
Yeah. Isn't Ann Arbor your city? Exactly. I've lived in many cities. Right now, Roswell's my city. Go Roswell. Okay, he didn't move, and he didn't move. Nobody's made a move in like 20 minutes. It turns out Karen's playing both games. What'll happen if Nepo wins and Naka and Grishik draw? Then I'll probably go home. That's what'll happen. Yeah. That's not cheating. That's just playing better than the opponent. Have you ever beaten someone so bad they started crying at the board? That's every game I win. Of course. All right, we have 322 viewers. That means there's billions of people who don't know what they're missing. Exactly. Who dares text me? Verizon texted me. Don't forget, confirm your Apple ID to complete the setup of Apple Music. Yeah, that's what I'm not going to forget. Yeah, thanks. Man, this is worse than the chat. Is Verizon in the chat? No more movies shot in Alabama or in Georgia. Let's see. Your opponent drooled on the rook? Yeah, but who won that game? Man, these guys ever going to move? The answer is fries. Man, they're not ever going to move. Damn. Have you been barred from any casinos for blackjack? I have not. Laid down the king and walked out. Damn. Next time I play chess, I got to drool on the rook. I had this hand that was marginal, and the guy put me all in, and I laughed to see if he laughed back. He didn't. I called it was a bluff. I felt like a genius. Well, that's good. Can you lift the TV? Great for your back. That TV? What happens to the time left at move 40? Nothing happens to it. How's the weather in Atlanta? It's 90 every day. That's how the weather is. Ever tried Go Plus? How long was your longest think in a classical game? I have no idea. I'll say 45 minutes. No edge play in blackjack. What do you mean? Mandelbaum, that's right. You would be good at it. I'm the best. Karen ATL gifted us up to tree shoes. Yay, go Karen. Yeah, I don't know. I'm guessing it was 45 minutes. Why Russians so good at chess? Because they're Russian. Yay, go Kangaroo and or Karen. Whichever's funnier. Okay, so Grishik's been thinking over 18 minutes, and Vodacek's been thinking over 15 minutes on his move. We have a move. Why? I just looked. What? How come you're getting moves before I am? I don't have a move on either board. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's the boring world of... Okay, so he played bishop to d8. Not the computer's first choice, although I like playing bishop to d8. That's my maneuver. All right, that move, the bishop's got more, more scope and some Listerine, maybe some Lavoris. Maybe. Let's see. Utter Unit has subscribed. Thank you. Go Unit. He's even better than the masked Unit.
Unit?
Huh?
I thought you said eunuch.
Unit. You always thinking about eunuchs. I told you to stop doing that. My opponent resigned when he had a mate in two. Do I know GM something something? I do not. Hmm? It's funny, we were watching General Hospital, obviously, and some other soap operas in Alabama, and I saw Max Gale. I thought he was dead. He played Wojo on Marty Miller. He's actually won some soap opera awards. Yeah. Go Max Gale. Also, Wojo R.I.P., the chess player. Hmm.
I was just trying to catch up with the game.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been watching it.
Did you bring the back scratcher?
No.
Man, I have to move slightly.
We'll have to get one for the club and one for home.
That's right. We could charge $10 a minute for the back scratcher. So early. Ask me a mag grading question. Oh, do I have to? Mm-hmm. Knife F5? He would never do that. Let's see. Bishop D8. I got nothing. And still got nothing. But I did predict that Grishuk would think for 45 minutes. Have I watched Disenchantment? I have not. Well, I'm sure Karen will scratch my back any second.
Yeah.
Now she went up and left in disgust. It's Karen. Is this allowed on Twitch? Or we get in trouble? Yeah. Is there a possibility of time trouble for Grishuk? Only when he's playing. When he's not playing chess, then not. Go, Karen. Man, my stream's way behind. Like here, it's like way behind.
Yeah.
Can you come to Germany and scratch my back at Karen ATL Chess Club?
I have to go make a phone call.
Yeah, her answer is 9. Man, it's way behind this, like much more than usual. Like the one I'm watching. It's like 30 seconds behind. You're still scratching my back on the stream.
Oh, yeah.
You were. You left. Darn. All right, Bishop D8, nothing. Rook A6, nothing. Let's see what the other chat's saying. Grishuk is asleep. Why is Grishuk so slow? Grishuk's no good. Why is Grishuk so slow? Blah, blah, blah. All right, their chat's worse than ours, but not really. But close. Close. I'm on mobile, and I'm always way behind. Well, you got to talk to the Who. They'll help you with your mobile. I can only watch 160p. It's not really P. I just don't think so. Love you, Big Bra. It's Nikki Bra. Yay, Moobot showing commercials. Go, Moobot. Hooray. I'm thinking if in this variation of the Najdorf, Wojtaszek might have to improve because he plays the Najdorf a lot. And obviously, MVL's watching the game because he plays the Najdorf all the time. This doesn't look like white. I mean, the black did well out of the opening. So back to the drawing board. Yeah. Good chat as usual. Good chat. $95 wins C4. Why didn't he play that? Oh. Wow, it's my first donation of the stream. Yay. Go, Ben. Exactly. And the answer is $9.99. Hey, Ben, got me into chess. I appreciate it. Thanks for all the content. I lose a lot. Do you think if I lose less, I'll win more? If you donate more, you'll lose less. That's my advice. Thanks for the $9.99. Yeah. We need a command. Yeah, we have a subscription for the Social Leprechaun. Yay, go subs. We're getting 30% of our sub goal. That's pretty good. Grishuk moved. No. I mean, oh, that's good. He played the move that was suggested by the engine, which he usually does. One move, it's the most we can ask for. So we ask for more. Okay. So this position, Grishuk fought forever, and played queen to b7. And he wants to start pushing his pawns, opening up his bishop on the diagonal, so b5 is important. Excuse me. For some reason, after rook a3, the computer slightly prefers white, but after rook a2, the computer slightly prefers black. So don't forget that. But yeah, rook a2 looks pretty dumb because you're lining up your queen and rook on this diagonal. So Doesn't seem like a good idea. Oh. So Grishuk has about 33 minutes, and Naka has an hour and 14 minutes. And the engine says it's about equal. Black has compensation for the pawn with his two bishops, and the fact that these pieces are a little funny. Everybody kind of funny. Now you funny too. Deep analysis of rook to e1. I don't get it. Why does my wife ask me what she should wear every day, even if I never reply? She's waiting for you to reply? I don't know. I seem sleepy at 5 in the morning. Yeah. How about one of you and Kieran? I don't make the commands. That's trying to learn's job. My job is to sleep. I'm the talent. I don't do the stream stuff. What time controls are you highest rated in? Yeah, I don't know. I'm low rated all of them. Naka played rook a3. Naka Pookie? Yeah, that's the best. Always retreat. Yeah. B5's the obvious move, frankly. That attacks the queen, opens up the line for the bishop. We don't really want to have our bishop there, the whole game is no good. So he'll probably play b5. Pizza or defense? Good question. Good question. Watching the chessboard degenerates play hyperbullet. I was a degenerate before they were born. Nepo played h3. No, that's the other game. No. That's too much work for me. I can't be looking at the other game. Good. B5, played by Grishuk. It's AC/DC's favorite player. Grishuk me all night long. Go Grishuk. This says Nepo and Votacek agreed to a draw after the move h3. Okay. I'm confused, but all right. Could be a typo, but maybe it's not. I was just saying white's better, and black should play the opening differently, then they agreed to a draw. So after bishop d8, white played h3, putting it in h, and they agreed to a draw. So there you go. Yeah, the engine doesn't like h3. It says knight e5 is equal. Yeah. Huh. It's like his first think of the game and they agreed to a draw. All right. Yeah, people are pretty mad on chess 24. Oh, this game's over. They agreed to a draw. People are mad at Nepo. Ever play Eric in a rated tournament? I have. That's right. I don't have to look at both games anymore. Yeah, so putting it in H and they agreed to a draw. And the engines and the gawking rabble think white's better. Although now, knight e5 is a move because he's sort of weakened this diagonal. So, yeah, that's a strange draw offer. Rigged is correct. I've never played Magnus a rated game. We played it in the Pro Chess League, obviously. Frankly. Anyway, this game's over. Nepo, Votacek draw. So very suspicious. It seemed like white was better the whole game and had a huge time advantage. Then they agreed to a draw. So maybe he didn't agree. Circle gets the square. All right. Well, one day you're some schmo working in a box factory. So good results for Vodacek, who actually has won both of his matches in regulation. He hasn't had to go to tie breaks yet. Okay, B5. This is the only game currently going in the Grand Prix. The other game was a draw. And Naka has a 40-minute time advantage. And position's about equal. Black has the two bishops, and white has an extra pawn. So there you go. So Karen was watching Gotham Chess stream yesterday. He was doing the games, I guess, and somebody was using a jackhammer outside his apartment or house, wherever he lives, and he couldn't really stream because it was too noisy. So that was weird. No jackhammers here in suburban Atlanta. So highest traded player you have won. I don't know. So for reasons nobody understands, Nepo and Votacek agreed to a draw. Seemed good for Nepo. So this is the only game left. It's the only game in town. Does Lil Wayne visit the chess center whenever he gets paroled? Yep.
Let me see. That's strange.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this format's not good. I told him the jackhammer story with Gotham Chess.
Did anybody, was anybody else on here?
I don't know. They didn't say nothing.
It was strange. I felt bad because he couldn't even do game analysis. So he just, there was music playing and you could see him kind of talking to his roommate or whatever. He occasionally would get on and say something.
Well, that's good. It's a good stream.
People stayed on. Stayed with him. And he couldn't help it, obviously.
I don't know, I like black. I like having the two bishops. I like the bishop on a7. I'm rooting for black, obviously, frankly. Yeah. I have an idea. How about soccer scoring in chess? Wow, he had an idea that's been around for 20 years. B3 has B the only move so you can move the rook. Oh, I need more donations to read this chat. I mean, good chat.
Yeah.
Exactly. Ban this idiot. Banned.
What'd they say?
They just said some stupid shit. Computer gives draw offer. I read your Wikipedia. You can't read. Don't give me that. You had somebody read it to you. Admit it. Go Mubat. Yeah, the engine says queen b3 and queen a2 are about the same. Sounds about right. Naka's been thinking for 7 minutes. All right, now we have to talk about something very important. What's your favorite episode of Sunny? Everybody go to the chat. What's your favorite episode? Mine is The Nightman Cometh, obviously. Now, it used to be the Wrestling for the Troops was second, but recently, I haven't watched all the episodes, obviously. I watched the courtroom scene where against the McBoyles. Man, that was a pretty good episode. So I don't know. I just like Rickety Cricket so much. It's hard to, terrible. Yeah. The Gang Broke Sweet D's pretty good. Yeah. Gang Buys a Boat isn't bad. Yeah. Yeah, The Nightman Cometh is just too good. Too good. Suburbs episode, I'm not a big fan of that. It's all right. Not my favorite. What about changing the board's color scheme? Ugh. Being frank, maybe. That's one of my least favorite episodes where they have a POV of Frank the whole episode. I didn't like that episode much. Yeah, Wild Card episode's good. That's a good episode. Yeah, Charlie McDonough board game is good. Good. Putting cats in the wall, that's a good one too. Yeah. What's your Instagram? What's Instagram? All right. So now he still hasn't moved. Boo.
Yeah, we just saw that Suburbs episode.
Yeah. The episode's all right. Not great. Yeah, where they're selling gas is pretty good. Yeah, that's a good episode. I like St. Patty's Day where they're kidnapping people at gunpoint and taking their wallets. I found a leprechaun. Yeah, Charlie got that leprechaun good. Yeah, but still, I mean, like, The Nightman Cometh, that's going to always be my favorite episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great episode. Yeah, Dee singing. Oh, man.
What is she singing?
I mean, she sees a couple. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then Mac doing the karate while he's walking. The model that is not made out of candy. Skiing episode's pretty good. Yeah. The episode where they're in court and then the woman thinks that she's a cat. That's pretty good. Best SpongeBob episode? Well, my favorite SpongeBob episode is Chocolate with Nuts. Although Krusty Towers is, I don't know which I like more, Krusty Towers or Chocolate with Nuts. Probably Chocolate with Nuts, but it's close. Then there's an episode I don't know the name of where they go to SpongeBob's grandmother's house and she makes cookies. And then, what's his name? Patrick eats them where his mouth turns into a vacuum and just eats all the cookies. I really like that scene. But yeah, I mean, Krusty Towers and Chocolate with Nuts. What's better? What do you think? Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah.
I didn't like the Jetsons.
Yeah, I like the Jetsons. Yeah. Go SpongeBob. I'm not really like a, I don't know SpongeBob like Spencer does. Spencer knows the cartoons. Yeah. All right, let's see. Nakapuki still hasn't moved. He's too interested in our discussion about SpongeBob. The Jetsons, one of my favorite scenes is he's in the army and they have like an IQ test where they're supposed to put blocks in the holes. And so he does it, and it's pretty good. Then there's a guy sitting next to him who's like a big guy, and he goes, duh, put the round peg in the square hole. And he does it, doesn't fit, and he goes, wham, and it goes right in. And he gets promoted because he showed initiative. So, That was a good scene. I know every second of SpongeBob. SpongeBob seasons 1 to 3 are pure gold. Gold, Jerry, gold. I like the one where he's taking the driving test, where he eventually does it without looking, blindfolded. Yeah. Yeah, never scares Mrs. Puff. That's the best, right? Exactly. Have you seen Simpsons? Oh, horrible question. Yeah. Does Nakapuki still drink Red Bull? I assume. Yeah, he still hasn't moved. He's been thinking for 13 minutes. Yeah, it's a lot of people's first times here. Terrible. First time here, you're required to sub and donate. So don't mess up on that. I don't want you to get in trouble with Twitch. Can the players smoke during the game? If they go to a smoking area, they can, but not at the board. They used to smoke at the board before 1990. Smoke at the board all the time. Especially Zurab Azmaiparashvili. He was the worst. The worst. Aren't we all Squidward? I think I'm more of a Patrick. My opponent hung mate in 4. Has anyone characterized you as delightful? Maybe delighted. Can you vape at the board? Asking for a friend. The answer is fries. Have you ever played Jennifer Shahadi? I have. I'm actually very chill. Correct. Karen says hey to somebody. Have you ever played the game Go? I have. Did your dad ever play Tall? He did not. Hey, Karen. John Davis enabled 120-second slow mode for this room.
What does that mean?
I don't know. But he did it.
Yay.
It's not a GM John Davis. He actually did something, but he didn't mean to do it.
Oh.
Yeah.
What is it?
That's why he's not a GM. Well, sometimes things are going too quickly and they stop you from doing stuff. I haven't seen John Davis in, I mean, I've never seen him, basically.
He got on my stream.
Never, exactly.
Briefly.
Yeah, I'm talking my stream. Yeah. Who has the most intense OTB stare? I guess Karen does. You stream long at work now. Well, who told you to work? Ridiculous. Can't you work from home? Karen streamed last night. Yeah. You shouldn't watch Levy's channel. He was dissing me yesterday. Now, it's true I dissed him 12 times a stream, but he doesn't know that. Well, he might. Also, go Levy.
He did, and I remained quiet.
Did I tell you about my last game with Levy?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, I drove my Chevy to play Levy, and Levy resigned. Yeah. If I work from home, they get suspicious. Also, my manager started watching your stream. Damn, it's not good. Yeah. Now that John Davis is here, we'll meet our subscription goal because he'll donate a sub to Karen. Oh, he did that. All right, never mind. Do you have any tips on how to control nerves? Don't control your nerves when you're playing me. That's my tip. Just the tip. So the other game was drawn. Unfortunately, the players agreed to a draw in a position that was sort of exciting. So that was weird. Even weirder is Naka's been thinking 17 minutes here, and the engine's like, whatever. He's basically got 2 moves, and the computer says it doesn't matter which one he plays. Maybe that's why he's thinking so long. He's trying to see which one is better, but neither one is better. That's why he can't figure out why. Yeah. I'm drying my hair. That's like Spencer, but he dyes his hair. The first thing you want to do is eat brisket? That is weird. Yeah. Queen a2 and queen b3 is correct. Queen b4 is not palatable because of bishop c5. So he's got to play queen b3 and or queen a2. I mean, it's not a huge difference. I would play queen a2 so I could double up on the bubble up. But if I didn't have that emote, maybe I wouldn't. So I don't know.
You don't have that emote.
Exactly. In that case, I'll play queen b3. Try to see what the doofuses are saying. They're just being doofuses. They don't really talk about the game either. Anything but the game. How much does the computer hate? It hates it a lot because white just lost his queen. Can't be losing your queen. It says black's up 1.49. Yeah, I mean, you're giving your queen away for no reason. Don't give your queen away. Unless you're playing me. Then, okay, maybe. Exactly. Kangaroo knows what's up. So, yeah, the Nepo game with Vodacek was very interesting. Najdorf, where white seemed to get a nice advantage. Then all of a sudden they agreed to a draw. Ridiculous. Frankly. So we got one game left. Well, probably the reason it's not much worse than 1.5 is that white's already a pawn up. So, yeah. Yeah, queen. He won't play queen b4. How much do I charge for private lessons? How much you got? Let's see. Does it work if we type in lessons? Let's see. There you go. Oh, did Naka move? Go Nakapuki. I don't see a move. I see nothing. I know nothing. No move. All right. Queen b3 was played. No lying on my stream. How can we check how much time the players have left? I mean, they have a time on Chess24, but it's not reliable. Chess24 says Nakapuki has 53 minutes and Grishuk has 32 minutes. Obviously, Naka has more time than Grishuk, but I don't know what the exact time is. Possibly, if you watch the video on worldchess.com, you can see the actual clock. That might help. Yeah. Kangaroo couldn't get lessons. He was hopping mad. How much for you to make a home-cooked meal? How much you got? How many high-rated players are cheating on chess.com? I don't know, most of them. Man, home-cooked meal. Mubot had nothing to say about that. Damn. Most of them are cheating? Yeah. Win if you can. Lose if you must, but always cheat. Do you have to live in Georgia to receive a lesson? Nope. You have to send me money to receive a lesson. Most of my students do not live in Georgia. Do you suspect people cheating or are you joking? I suspect nothing. I'm just telling you they're cheating. Yeah, Waffle House, that's good. You think I would ever lose a game if they weren't cheating? There you go. Which female chess players impressed me the most? Karen. Go Karen. Do you use Skype or Telegram? Both. That's right. $99 for an hour. $99. Man, it's like I just said how much my... Oh, right there. Queen b3 played. No. Oh, yeah, it was played. And then black made a move. That's crazy. So queen b3. You've got to b3. The chess.com stupid engine wants to play queen b6. But he played rook a c8, which is also okay. And now it wants Naka to retreat. Always retreat. Do you give your private lesson students homework? Usually not. Is Hikaru winning here? He is not. Do you think Magnus cheated in the game or he played all computer moves in the Pro Chess League? No. I like queen b6. My opponent wouldn't see it. Yeah, that's right. Retreat and retweet, correct. Why are queens worth more than rooks? Because rooks and queens move the same way, with the exception that queens can also move diagonally, but rooks cannot. So queens are worth more. 250 centidues. Have these bits. Little bits. See, now Karen knows what little bits are. We saw that last night. Little bits. Do you have a big head but a tiny mouth? Little bits. Exactly. Do you follow Leela Chess versus Stockfish? I do not. Follow engines. Man, you guys are suspicious. Very suspicious. All right, so Naka's still way ahead on the clock, as per usual. Yay, frankly not triplet. Little bits. Yay, 60 seconds of commercials. Go trying to learn. Make those people subscribe. Okay, we need 34 more subs before this game ends. Can you guys do it? Everybody donate 2 subs to your friends. And give me 2 subs. I'm hungry. Make them vegan subs. And sweet onion Vidalia sauce if they have it. Thank you. Which one is better? Agadmator or Eric Rosen? Better at what? Speaking English? Eric Rosen. Playing chess? Eric Rosen. Streaming? Eric Rosen. Everything? Eric Rosen. I guess Eric Rosen. Do you think avoid bathing for a few weeks would throw off my opponents, giving me the edge? What? Is h4 a viable move? No. Analyze the position and I'll give 20 subs. No. No blackmail on my stream. Who's better at being off-putting? I'm more off-putting. No, I'm more off-putting. I'm worse to put in I'm more of a drag to put in a lead role. Which 2 people am I quoting? From what cartoon? Who's more off-putting? Not a GM John Davis is gifting 2 tier 1 subs. Hooray. From Sal Chess Rar and Syncopated. Thanks, John Davis. You're the best. Yeah, that's pretty good. You did my part. Come on, chat. 2 gift subs like I asked. Let's go, guys. Oh, man, that's great. The, the brother and sister, Gyllenhaal, Maggie and Jake. Yeah. I'm more off-putting. Yay, Output Coupler gifted a sub. Go Output Coupler. Go GM John Davis, a.k.a. not a GM John Davis. All right, Naka's still thinking. Not his strong suit. The engine really prefers Queen D1. It wants to set up for the next game. You can't blame it. It's just a good move. Yay, good job, Kangaroo. Yay, he's more snarky. Thanks, Cubby Blue 66. You're the snarkiest. That's right. That guy's been learning chess on my stream. Queen D1, followed by Rook A1 and Knight B1. Then when you get the Grandmaster title, uncastling. Exactly. Now you know how to play chess. See, black has a white squared bishop and white does not. Therefore, pieces that are on the white squares can get harassed, aka the queen on b3, i.e. e.g., CSI, SUV, the end. Are you sponsored by chess.com? I am not. You'd play knight h4? Well, that's legal. John Davis wants to play knife f5. You can't argue with that. Call that a knife? Yeah. Karen has her own stream. Go, Karen. Yay, we have a subscription from Nate Vaish. I stopped playing f6, but my opponents aren't laughing behind my back. Very good. Have you ever arm wrestled Danny Wrench? You misspelled wrench, but I have not. Don't know how to cancel Prime. Enjoy my sub. Yay. This guy at the chess club in St. Louis, he wanted to order a cell phone from Amazon, but he accidentally had two, and he tried for an hour to get the second one out of his cart, and he couldn't, so he just ordered two because he couldn't figure out how to order one. That was the funniest thing I've ever heard ever, but not really. What do I think of the maneuver knight f1 to g3 to h1? I think h1 might not be the proper stopping point. Do you know much about history? Do you know much about biology? Well, I know the song, and I was a history major, but I don't know much about algebra. Don't know what a slide ruler's for, but I do know 1 and 1 is 2. And I really hate Mountain Dew. What a wonderful world this would be. Right? Is it Mountain Dew just terrible?
It's disgusting to me.
Correct. Now, when I was a kid, the worst drink, worse than Mountain Dew, was Squirt. Did you ever have that? Mm-mm. Good. Although you eat grits, so I don't know. But Squirt's the worst. Yeah. What is the board state? I guess Russia. Was I in the movie Searching for Bobby Fischer? I was not. Yeah. On Simpsons, they properly explained Mountain Dew. It was the World Trade Center episode when they went to New York, and Homer was eating some kalkalash, and he was thirsty, right? So he said, "Do you have anything to drink?" And the guy says, "We have 2 drinks, Mountain Dew and crab juice." And Homer goes, oh my God, give me the crab juice. Yeah.
Didn't 955 get moved to the lower tier or no? Or maybe I'm thinking about you removed the top tier.
Mm-hmm. The top tier is gone.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Well, maybe you're amazed. All right, Naka's thinking forever, ever. Forever, ever? Forever, ever. Squirt, Mellow Yellow, Mountain Dew. There's like a fake. Another one that's similar. All right, we have 314 viewers, which is good because that's my cell phone number starts with 314. Pie. That's right. He had to drink had to go to the bathroom. Bathroom in tower. That's right. Well, close for repairs, though. Have you ever played chess with classical music by J.S. Bach? No, I did with the other Bach. Sorry. I think it was P.D. Bach, right? That was my problem. Yeah. I played chess once with Schwarzenegger, and he got a call on his cell phone. He had to leave. He said, "I'll be back." So I guess I did. I played once with Michael J. Fox, but his play was a bit shaky. Anyway, at some point during the game, he said he was going back to the future. Also, Baby got Bach. That's right. Very good. Ever defeated Irina Crush? Only when I play her. Very good, Lamassive Twitch. Or Lamassive Twitch. Was that Family Guy? American Dad? What was that joke from? I think it was Family Guy. Yeah. Family Guy, yeah. I can't even read your comment. That was a good Family Guy. All right. All right, so Naka's not moving. Relentless Zamora Advocate. Damn, he was right about that before he got banned. And his children's children. Did Hikaru win? He's currently playing. Position's about equal. How did you lift all the arenas? It wasn't easy. Luckily, there's only 2 of them. If there was 3 or more, then it would have been a disaster. I was bigger back then. And they were smaller. Man. How are people awake in the morning? Karen, can you answer that question? They don't have to be. He's currently looking at the ceiling. Misspelling ceiling. What move are we looking here for Haruki? Haruki Nakapuki should move his queen Haruki. It's very hard for Naka to move his queen because he just moved his queen. So moving it again is a difficult task. That's why he's thinking so long. But yeah, this is a bit contrived here and compared and contrasted. How old were you when you could first play blind space folded? What? I don't know. 10? I'm awake because I haven't gone to sleep yet. Yeah, I agree with that. Shock me awake when Ben streams. How come their timers don't show? Here's what I don't like about Naka's position. E before C is wrong. I-E. Am I dreaming? Is this Maurice Ashley? Yes. What's the easiest way to see if you're winning? When he is thinking. That's right. Well, let's see if the chat can get this one. This is an easy one. How do you know when Naka sings something stupid? We'll ask Karen first.
How do you know when he's saying something stupid?
Right. Go, Karen. I'm sure they'll get it. There you go.
I don't know.
Yeah, his lips are moving. Right.
Oh.
Yeah. Have I played Ofra? No. Yeah, everybody's saying the same thing. Frankly.
No.
Mm-hmm. Optically speaking.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's more interesting than some of the other players.
That's correct.
So.
Have you ever played Tom Cruise? I have not. Do you root for Grishuk in this game? In this game and in all games. Of course. Exactly. Slurping Zamora's secretions knows what's up. Good handle, too.
Go USA.
Have you ever fought Bruce Lee? No, but I did fight Frank Lee once. It was ridiculous. The engine recommends Queen D1, always retreating, setting up for the next game. How bad is C4 on a scale? It's explosive. That's how bad. Yeah, Kangaroo got it. Well, the times are getting pretty close. Naka's just not moving. Yeah. Hey, do Milwaukee and Toronto play tonight or they play tomorrow? Somebody has to know. Yeah, somebody solving chess with a trade two-piece table base doesn't matter. That doesn't affect anybody else. Tonight, go Milwaukee. Hooray. Go Giannis. Correct. Karen will now attempt to pronounce Giannis's last name. I can do it. The answer is Freak. First name Greek, last name Freak.
Yeah, I can't say his name.
Mm-hmm. What happened to Bobby Fischer? He died. Sort of like Snowball. He died. Could a GM do something? Exactly. Did they ever find Bobby Fischer? It turned out he was right over there. They just didn't turn their head. I cried. They lied. That was funny. Snowball the third or fourth. I think Snowball's with Kenny now. Okay, Naka's not moving. We have 20 subs today so far. That's good. I'll get it.
Hello?
That was Karen's phone. Nobody ever calls me. Where? Yeah, Naka's are thinking 17 minutes. That was your best friend?
Dentist.
The dentist?
Calendar.
Yeah, you have an appointment May 29th.
Hello?
It's not 3 quiet, it's 2 quiet? Give us your number and you'll call me? Sure. 555. Also 867-5309. And ask for Jenny.
They're just confirming my appointment.
May 29th?
Yeah.
Grandmaster and everything. How would I not know? When I was at the dentist last time, I saw that you had an appointment then. They had us like on the same sheet. Like, you're responsible for my bill, it said. Yes. Yeah. I called the number. It's ringing. Yeah, it's not going to work when you call 867-5309. In the United States, that phone number doesn't work. Man, Nakapuki still hasn't moved. Damn. Why not? Because of the song. No, it's the song. People kept calling the number, so they got rid of it. Have I played Nick DeFermian? I have, although you spelled DeFermian, Dormian. Wow. Yeah. I've played him many times. Yep. How can you remember that number from the song? Are you serious? Man. Damn you, Tommy Two-Tone. Yeah, a friend of mine used to call him Dick DeSpermian. What do you think of that name?
That was really his name?
No, his name's Nick DeFermian.
Oh, DeFermian.
And my friend called him Dick DeSpermian. Yeah, that was good. It's not 1-800 Mix-a-Lot. Isn't it 1-900 Mix-a-Lot? I think so. Isn't it 1-900 Mix-a-Lot? Come on, somebody in the chat tell me. Yeah, that's right. A friend of mine doesn't like that episode, well, Fry's dog, but they fixed it later. Just have her keep watching it. If she watches a few more seasons, they fix that. I just told you the phone number. It's 867-5309. Oh, damn. Terrible. Yeah, that used to be a code we'd have for 10% off at Chess Express. the letter A and then 8675309, and nobody ever pointed out from the song. Yeah, that's right. 1-900 Mix-a-Lot. There you go, Kangaroo. If there's anything I know, it's Baby Got Back. And Karen will back me up. Right? Exactly. Yeah, they fixed the Fry's Dog episode. You have to watch the whole series. Yeah. Yeah, my friend got mad at the episode. He wrote them about that. Yeah, that was sad. It's Dolomite, baby. I'm 40% Dolomite. That was Fry's Dog also fixed. The other dog they found. That's right. That was a good show. Yeah, Nakamura's been thinking quite a long time in a position where it's not warranted. Maybe the draw offer is coming soon. Soon. Okay, he played Queen A2. Not a bad move. Doubling up on the bubble up. And the engine says Bishop B6 is the best. Bishop C5 is second. Bishop B8 is third. And Bishop B6 is a pretty obvious move. So, yeah. Nakapuki finally moved.
Oh, yeah.
The internet says Pookie has 35 minutes and Sasha has 27 minutes. But what is the internet now? The answer is Fries. Come on, guys, let's donate some subs. Make sure your friends and your enemies don't have to watch commercials. No. Is Karen going to stream after this so you can raid her? I am going to raid Karen after the stream, but she's not going to stream. Oh, I don't think she's going to stream. She might. Ask Karen.
No, I have to go to the school for the awards.
That's true. Yeah, but this could end like in 5 minutes. Nah, she's not going to stream. I'm going to take a nap. So I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go home and sleep like a grandmaster.
I might stream tonight.
She might. Might. Yeah. Karen's definitely streaming tonight, maybe. It's possible. She did stream last night. You guys got to pay more attention. All right, so the bishop can go to any of the available squares, and they're all okay. But yeah, to me, I'd rather have black with the bishops. Always have the bishops.
I'm no good with the two bishops.
Chat's not worth reading.
Let me see. Are they talking about literature again?
What's that, literature? The topic for today is ancient Egyptian algebra. Mr. Fry, are you in your underpants? What's Fry's first name?
I don't know.
Philip. And what's Leela's first name?
I thought Leela was her first name.
Taranga.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Yeah. And Professor Farnsworth, what's his first name? Hubert.
I don't know if I've ever seen a complete episode of Futurama.
And Dr. Zoidberg is Johnny. Johnny Z. Yeah. Philip Fry, Taranga. Everybody spelled everything wrong. Bishop B6 with my dying breath. I curse Zoidberg. Adlon beschist. Horschel, da. Okay, bishop b6 was played. The internet says 35 minutes for Naka, 24 minutes for Grishuk. Yeah, this is tough to play for white because white could play b4, c4, knight b3, knight f1. Nobody knows. He already played b4. Well, then it's easier. He already played b4. What kind of move is that? Oh, yeah, b4. Fixing the b5 pawn. All right, and black obviously plays d5. Finally. How come this looks like some kind of Sicilian Najdorf like the other game? And he did play d5. Excellent. And the engine says black is at least okay. At least. Let's see how old my viewers are. Who wrote the book Black is Okay? It's a chess book. Karen's never heard of him, so she can't guess. Who wrote Black is Okay? Yay, Kangaroo 55 got it. Andras Adorian. Very good. Oh. So on Twitter a couple days ago, possibly yesterday, there was a tweet from Ginger's cat. Neighbor was yelling, swearing outside of his place, and he came outside and asked what the issue was. And then the neighbor beat him up, and Ginger went to the hospital. It turned out it wasn't me. I thought it was me, but it wasn't. So then the police got involved. I don't know what's happening now. But Ginger's not going to stream for a few days. And he's writing an edition, Get Beat Up Like a Grandmaster. Man, somebody got beat up in Great Britain. That's crazy. I mean, a guy with a knife to take over the whole country once, but still. No, that's true about Ginger. Ginger wrote about it. I'm not making that up. Yeah. Well, no, Ginger's not the one going to jail. The guy that beat him up is. I learned about the Ginger news from Ginger's cat who tweeted it. Yeah. I mean, if Ginger's cat's not telling the truth, then who is? Yeah. Frankly, horrible. Yeah, I'm sure he's fine now. Yeah. Very good tree shoes. Okay, so Nakapuki played queen c2, defending his e-pawn. And every move's about the same. There's no outstanding move here. Just black has great compensation for a pawn. Beautiful dark squared bishop. Pressure on e4 from all angles. The rook and the queen are lined up on the bubble up. White's bishop is a little iffy. But white's up a pawn. So there you go. It's going to be up a pawn. Atalik is really mad. He says bishop d5 was dumb for white and black is more comfortable. And he says etc. Mainly etc. What's my favorite opera? I don't know. Probably La Traviata. What do you think? La Boheme, Aida?
Your favorite or my favorite?
The Magic Flute?
I haven't seen a whole lot of operas, but I like La Boheme.
La Boheme. It's an opera.
Soundtrack. I haven't seen that one. But
Yeah. Yeah, there's also De Valkyrie. My dad saw that in New York. It was by that guy who's Nazi good. And they got like an 8-minute standing ovation. Or maybe it was a 9-minute standing ovation. No, it was like 20 minutes. Soap operas. I like soap opera.
I saw the Magic Flute
Mm-hmm.
free when I lived in Philadelphia.
Damn.
Because I had a friend that played in the orchestra
Mm-hmm.
that played with the opera. I fell asleep.
Is the Phantom of the Opera an opera? I saw Phantom of the Opera on Broadway. Player's time is, Naka has more time. Pagliacci is good, but only if you watch Seinfeld. The internet says 35 minutes for Pookie and 20 minutes for Sasha.
No class.
Frankly, ridiculous. And you were expecting class in the chat?
No
Come on.
class. We have to class it up.
Come on.
I agree, Kangaroo.
Yeah, frankly,
Class it up.
ridiculous.
Let's go back to our John Irving discussion.
Mm.
These,
What's my reason for being a vegan? It's a New Year's resolution. Can't ask a German guy about opera. Come on, he's going to say, the Nazi guy.
please.
Can't be good. Yeah. Da-da-da. George Costanza did play chess on Seinfeld, and his girlfriend checkmated him, and he said, I think we should see other people. Yeah. That was the beginning of one episode. Pavarotti or Bocelli? Andrea Bocelli. I like Giggly because he has the same first name as me. No, but Pavarotti, obviously.
Yeah.
Pavarotti does the best Nessun Dorma. I can do it now if you want. Nessun Dorma, Nessun Dorma. And that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, he's pretty good. Caruso's good. Stop but stay there. Let's see. Only listen to Karuga while dragging boats over mountains. Yeah. My freaking ears. What about Fiddler on the Roof? Jerry versus Little Jerry. Correct. Yeah, I should scream into the mic more. Michael Richards a decent chess player. He says he is, but you can't believe that. The nonsense that he made up on, comedians and cars getting coffee. Come on. Yeah. Ridiculous. All right, so he played Rookie 6 as recommended by the engine, doing a rook lift. 19 minutes for black, 34 for white, according to the internet. Yeah, misspelled chess. Yeah. Yay, Nessun Dorma was clipped. Good clip. Cliff Richard. What do the engines say now? They say nothing. They say it's equal. Black's down a pawn. Black has 2 bishops. Black's more active. White's position makes little sense, etc. It's not dead drawn, just, complicated position. Frankly. Exactly. Now it's time for John Davis to shine because Knight H4 is one of the computer moves. The other computer moves are always retreating. Yeah, I mean, black's just really, really active here. All of black's pieces and pawns are on the right squares. It's just great. But black's down a pawn. That pawn's not very meaningful. It's not like white's getting a pass pawn anytime soon. Yeah. So yeah, he's catching up on time. His position's getting pretty good. This is the first game. The other game today was Nepo versus Vodacek, and they agreed to a draw in a position that was very interesting. It's confusing the audience. We need some more subs and donations and bits. It's like lions and tigers and bears, except I want them. So what do you guys predict? In the chat, write Naka, Grishuk, or draw. You predict me? Yes. Go, Ben. Sasha, go, Sasha. What do you do with your money? Well, I put some of it in my wallet. I hope Sasha. Well, everybody hopes Sasha. Naka, boo, you're banned and your children's children. I told Naka's mom to stop writing his name on my stream. Cubby Blue 66 just subscribed. Hooray. No, GM's the right title. Me and Magnus should have the same title. That's a good title. What is bad about taking on E5? Well, it opens up all of black's pieces. This one, this one, this one. That doesn't seem like white should do that. It is. That's the secret. Good secret. Pat Buchanan's a good answers. Good answers. El Snarko. Good job. I wouldn't say he was in a fight, but he got beat up. Yeah, truth hurts. Yay, 21 subs. This says Naka's 10 minutes on the clock, and they're on move 22. It's very hard to play white here because black's pieces are getting more active, and as things open up in the center, that's just going to help black's two bishops. So I don't think Naka's very happy now. Frankly, not happy. Yeah, the reverse Rocky is working. Go Grishuk. Man, he already beat Wesley So. Damn. Tough beat American. Karen left. No. Here's some culture. I hope it's Beastie Boys. That would be good. Go Beastie Boys. I saw Beethoven's Ninth played by the St. Louis Symphony about 5 years ago with Spencer and Wes. Not bad. Not good, but not bad. St. Louis Symphony is pretty iffy. Go, Sasha. Go to the gulag. Exactly. It was Beethoven's Ninth. Come on, G5, G4. Incorrect. Beethoven fifth better than the Ninth? Incorrect. The Fifth is his third best symphony. It's not his best. Everybody prefers the Ninth. Ridiculous. All right, Nakapuki's still not moving. Is Naka losing yet? Not yet. All right, in the chat, who's my mom's favorite singer ever? Go. Who's the greatest? I mean, obviously, it's a classical singer. No, classical music. Not this nonsense you're writing. Come on, classical music. Who can do it? Can they get the soprano? So far, they're not doing a good job. Who's her favorite singer? It's a woman. I'll give you a hint. Nobody said it yet. No, nothing. Man, you guys are the worst. Yeah, I guess not. Some of your answers are close. There we go. Andy is Yoda gets it. Maria Callas. You know, Renee Fleming was singing in Ann Arbor where my mom lives, and I got her tickets to that a few years ago, maybe 10 years ago. Yeah, Maria Callas, easily. See, my mom likes things with C. She likes coffee, she likes Chinese food, and she likes Maria Callas. And she likes classical music. And that's it. Yeah. And Carlson. Yeah, exactly. Except for Carlson. Yeah. Yeah, and she likes Chopin. 200 centidues. Yay. Thanks for the centidues, Appleside. So, yeah, my mom's like goal of her life was to go to Chopin's grave at Père Lachaise in France, and she did. So, yeah. And Karen likes Joni Mitchell.
I love Joni Mitchell.
Yeah. My mom also likes Edith Piaf, of course, and Judy Garland, frankly. Why is winter the best season by Vivaldi? I mean, something has to be the best. I was about to tell that story. What? Any tournaments today? Yeah, there's the Moscow Grand Prix. Or as a guy I knew in Michigan used to say, Grand Prix. Okay, so we got, putting it in H, we got knight H4, and then Grishuk responded in kind, knight H5. Computer recommends both moves. That's how you play chess. Knight on the side. Now it's time for knife F5. Call that a knife. Nakapuki 27 minutes, Grishuk 17 minutes. And they could play knight F5, knight F4. Dang. And then you got to watch that. That could be dangerous. I used to play at a pool hall in Columbus, Ohio called Suzy Q. You know, for the song, and it's a Q. Yeah. And one of the best players in the U.S. used to play there because he lived in Columbus, Howard Vickery. It was fun watching him play. That was before you guys were born. Do you regret beaucoup ou rien? Je regrette beaucoup. The chat in Karen streams is much more civilized. Frankly, terrible. Yeah, we didn't come here to be civilized. My kids like Taimanov. You should be worried. You should introduce them to Brooke. All right, let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Q Masters in Virginia Beach. Where did I go in Virginia Beach? Was it Mother's Deli? Was it Mother's? I mean, it was 20 years ago. I think it was Mother's. I don't know. It's only there once. Suzy Q are the worst now. Aw. I got the Bucks, obviously. Good old Susie Q. Let's see. Pookie hasn't moved yet. The Jewish Mother. That's what it's called. Your mother. Yeah, I was there a few times. Yeah. Also, Willie's One Pocket. Yep. Maglio Ordonez. Good old Mags. We have a pool table in our basement in our house. Not a bad pool table. Not bad. Play more ping pong than pool. Since we also have a ping pong table. All right. So according to the internet, Knock only has 7 minutes more. At this rate, in 2 or 3 moves, Grishik will be ahead on time. I mean, Knock has spent a ton of time on the last 3 moves. 4 moves. I mean, just thinking forever. Can't figure out what to do. Doesn't like his position. Regrets his life, etc. Mainly, etc. I mean, those bishops, they're bishops. Right, Karen?
Yeah.
Karen knows a bishop when she sees one.
When you're in a game, do you ever zone out and start thinking about other things?
Always.
Oh.
Every second. Never think about the game. Yeah.
And then you kind of, well, you have to be thinking about it somehow.
I thought that was asked like 20 minutes ago. Asked and answered.
Well, I'm doing other things.
Oh, okay.
So how would I know?
Yeah. You got to pay attention to the stream. That's the only thing that matters.
Multitasking.
What?
I'm multitasking.
I mean, nobody really multitasks because you can't really do it. Not well, anyway. Not well. Most people can do one thing well. All right, so Naka's definitely going to lose this game, and then probably he'll just resign from chess and go out and be homeless somewhere. The end.
Oh.
Yeah, the truth hurts. Yeah. So this game will be the game that makes Naka homeless. Darn. Tough break. Grishuk, blah, blah, blah. Proved by singing. No tax. Let's see. Time to take away Kangaroo 55's mod status. Gotta take that away. He's abusing it. He's abusing the, the streamer.
Kangaroo does get a little wild.
Yeah, he's a little crazy over there.
He's 21.
He's got bad taste in music, obviously. Bad moderator. He's German. That's not good.
No, he's cultured.
Nah, he thinks he's cultured. He's German, so he's not cultured. Yeah. Yeah, he's clean and efficient. That's all. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna ban Kangaroo from the chat. Banned.
Oh.
All right, I won't ban him. But I was thinking about it. Yeah, doesn't appreciate my great singing. Terrible. Yeah. I'm not German. I'm Ukrainian. That's even worse. The Ukraine is weak. Man, terrible. Please don't ban Kangaroo. Oh, he'll be hopping mad if I do. He's a good guy, Kangaroo. What? All right, back to whatever I was doing. Okay, so they're almost even on time. That's right, D. Bart. D. You have a new president? You do? Oh, you mean in Ukraine? Is he a comedian? I thought you meant in Germany. In Germany, the president serves for 9 years.
Oh, really?
No. I mean, maybe. Yeah.
What, did they have a new president or something?
They do in the Ukraine. They voted a comedian in.
Oh, really?
Huh? No. Can't make that up. I mean, I could make it up, but I wasn't. Yeah. Is F3 playable? Is F3 ever playable? You're going to play F3 instead of knife F5? Boo! Okay, in the chat, who's worse? Merkel or, what's her name? Theresa Day? What's her name? Theresa May.
Oh, Theresa May. Close.
Who's worse, May or Merkel? What's your opinion? I got May. I think May's worse. I think May's worse. May, Merkel, May, both terrible. Yeah. May easily, May, Merkel. May's way worse. Teresa will resign before Merkel. Yeah, May's winning is the worst. Yeah. Yeah, she's the worst. When I was at the Olympiad in Novi Sad 1990, Margaret Thatcher resigned. Man, Nigel Short didn't like that. Damn. I am the best, it's true.
I don't know enough about him.
Yeah. John Major, very boring. Have you been following India's election results? Yeah, that guy's winning in a landslide, whoever he is. Some guy's winning easily. Some guy.
Haters gonna move.
I don't believe it. No lying on my stream. All right, he played knight b3, triple question mark. No, that move's fine. Isn't it funny? Nah, that's not funny. I'm new on chess. Any tips on openers? Yeah, d4, e4, knight f3. They're all good. Is G4 playable? It is not, because G4 is illegal. But thanks for asking. No, Nakapuki's not happy. Black has the two bishops, and Black's pieces are very harmonious. Yeah, very unpleasant for White. Black has pleasure position. Right, Karen? Karen knows about pleasure position. Yeah?
Well,
Exactly.
I'm not good enough to judge.
What's the plural for Grand Prix? Grand Prises. B3 was technically a good move. What? Naka loves his knights. Naka looks frustrated. Grand Proxen. Nice. Where does the knight b3 go now? Well, it's letting the bishop out, and the knight can go to these squares. So it makes a lot of sense. Okay, and he played the engine move. D takes e4. Always play the engine move. And Black wants to retreat his knight and put tremendous pressure on this pawn. What's funny is I was talking to Donald Trump about this position, and I said, Donald, what do you think about the pressure? And he says, tremendous. Tremendous pressure. He's a good guy, he said. He said, I know Grishuk, he's a good guy. Yeah. So I was like, all right. Okay, DE, DE. And he did play knight f6. Man, Grishuk is good at playing the engine move. Man. Look at that pressure. What would David Bowie and Freddie Mercury say about that, Karen?
Under pressure.
Yeah. Okay, in the chat, we won't let Karen answer because I know her answer. So she's not even allowed to answer. She'll influence the vote. Who's better, Freddie Mercury or David Bowie? Discuss in the chat. Make sure that one of you says obviously one and the other says obviously the other.
Oh, I like both.
Yeah, but I know who you like more. Okay, let me count. 3, 4, 4 to 2, 4 to 3, 4 to 4, 5 to 4, 5 to 5, 6 to 5, 7 to 5, 7 to 6, 8 to 6, 9 to 6, 10 to 6, 11 to 6, 11 to 7, 11 to 8, 11 to 9, 11 to 10. Wow, 11 to 11. 12, 13, 13, 12. Lady Gaga. 13 to 12, 14 to 12, 14, 13, 15, 13, 16, 13, 17, 13, 17, 14, 18, 14, 18, 15, 1915, 19. He voted again. Wait a minute. All right, so it's approximately 19 to 17 for Freddie Mercury. Now, some of the people who said Mercury was better, they were very adamant about it. The Bowie people just said Bowie. The Mercury people were like, what? Rawr, I'm mad. And obviously, Karen would say Bowie.
Yeah, Bowie.
Yeah, obviously. Frankly.
But I love them both. Mm-hmm.
Frankly.
Sometimes Mercury, he's the few songs I love, I really love. But then some of the others, I don't really like the theatrical style.
Mm-hmm.
That's my issue with him.
Yeah.
But I love him.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's a little bit Broadway.
Yay, go Pure Leaf Unsweetened. Well, by the word better, like who's a better singer, who's a better writer, who's a better performer, they're all different. Yeah. It's a matter of, it's a matter of what you like. Yeah. Anyway, the answer is Fries. Did the Bowie movie come out yet, or is that Elton John? It's Elton John, right? Yeah.
I didn't even know about it.
There's an Elton John movie. Yeah. Is that out yet? Am I making that up? The Elton John movie? I don't think I'm making it up.
Who's playing?
Yeah. Is there an Elton John movie, or did I make that up? And who's playing Elton John?
Probably Christian Bale.
What? No. John Wick 4. That's funny. It's on its way. The Elton John movie. Yeah, my 3 favorite singers ever were Olivia, Nelton, John Travolta. Well, not really. Yeah, Extras was a good show. Yeah. Yeah, Bowie wasn't a bad actor. Taron Egerton is Elton John. Bowie wasn't Sting's not a bad actor either. All right, back to whatever we're doing. No, he Naka's ahead on time. Naka defended his E-pawn. Seems like a good idea. And he's been thinking for about 3 minutes here. Whatever his name is. Grishuk. And it says all the moves are good. Rook D8 and Queen D7 and G6. It says everything's about equal. Again, white's up a pawn, but black has the 2 bishops. This pawn's backward and weak. This pawn, E4 is weak. This piece is here not doing anything. But he's up a pawn. So it's still good, but I mean, I'd rather have black, obviously. 2 bishops. Elton John, that's my name. Well, not really. Naka is Naka, so he has already lost there. Naka is Naka, so why can it be? Grishuk beats him so easily. Anybody know what song that was? And who sings it? Depeche Mode. The German got it. Shocking. Blah, blah, blah. Naka. People are people. Digger Duck knows what's up. Who could it not be? Who could it be not me? What?
I was just trying to figure out which song it was.
Yeah. I like 80s music, not just opera. What, you mean like 1780s? Oh, snap. Yeah. Is Depeche Mode your favorite?
Yeah, I don't like them.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. 1810s for the win. Did I prefer Mercury or Bowie? I don't know. I guess if I had to pick, I'd pick David Bowie. Because, he was an individual performer, and Mercury was surrounded by his homies from Bruges. Yeah. Also because Karen said so. I think Spencer would say Bowie.
Yeah, I think so.
But I don't know.
I think he did.
Mm-hmm. Never donating again. Did you ever donate before? Will Kremnik ever return to competitive chess? He will not. He's too busy going to old school. Okay, so once again, Grishuk plays one of the computer moves. Rook to d8. It's a nice rook. According to this website, Grishuk has about 12 minutes and Naka has 19. They're on move 26. The engine says either knight f5 or knight back to f3, which is more solid, but I don't know. I assume he played knight f5 to play knight h4 to play knight f5. It'd be hard to go back to f3, but he might. My favorite Frank Sinatra song, Frankly Sinatra. Hey, would have to yell at you guys. You guys for like a year were like Ben's bald and Ben has no hair. I was just getting haircuts. Now I don't get a haircut. You guys are like, why don't you get a haircut? Do I look bald to you? All right, now donate and apologize. Apologize. Have you ever defeated Naka? Many times. Cutest GM ever? Obviously. Are you asking or you're telling me? Let's ask Karen. Other than me, who's the cutest GM? Other than me.
Hang on 1 second.
Exactly. Good apologizing. Yeah. Are you doing Puzzle Rush?
Yes.
Go, Karen. She's fascinated by the Grand Prix. Okay, Naka retreated like a grandmaster. Knight HF3. Man, Naka's good. He played queen retreating here, rook retreating here, knight retreating here, and knight retreating here. Maybe I misjudged Naka. He retreats a lot. Yeah. He also retweets. Yeah, he does both. Now, normally I would be joking, but this is already a gioco pianissimo, so I can't joke. The engine on the stupid chess.com engine says G5. God damn. And then it says white plays G4 in response. And then Red Fox showed up. Man, if that happens, something dark side. Yeah. Queen A2. Oh, that's right. Queen B3 to A2. That's right. Did you see Karpov beat the 3-year-old? No. Grishuk wins about then, so I can watch this nonsense. Karen, would you play a quick game? He's a Frenchman. Wrong arrows. Didn't Carlson do modeling for a while? Ugh. Everything he writes is crazy. Blah, blah, blah. One attacking piece. Never push the pawns. Didn't Lauda just die? Were you sad when he died?
Who?
Lauda. You weren't sad? I mean, after that crash in the 70s, can you believe he lived? Oh my God, that was horrible. Yeah, he died a couple of days ago. Yeah.
I don't know where it would spell the name.
It's on the stream. You're not reading the stream?
I'm trying to find
Oh,
Okay.
it's all on the stream. Yeah. How do I sub to Ben? Nobody knows. What do I think of A. Gay Damator? Don't know who that is. Bishop on C1. He won a title in 84. Ever tried modeling? Obviously. Blah, blah, blah. Did Grishuk win yet? Almost. R.I.P. Yeah. What if I told you Puzzle Rush was not created by chess.com? Blah, blah, blah. All right. And Naka has 18 minutes and Grishuk has a little more than 8. If I was black, I'd, play some bad move. I'd put my bishop on F8 somehow. Not sure how. Somehow. Yeah, this will be great if he plays G5. I can't imagine Grishuk will play G5 here. But it would be great if he did. Can't flag anybody anymore. There's always increment and delay and excrement. There's nothing you can do. Isn't the rook on e6 misplaced? Is that like is that like your teacher's name, misplaced? What does it do? You can double up on the bubble up. You can play rook f6 or g6. Maybe rook c6 later. Nah, rook's fine. The rook's on a white square and it can't be attacked by the knight or a bishop. So that's rook on e6 is fine. Rook c8 was played. That's one of the computer moves. Yeah. Yeah, the gawking rabble in chess 24 wanted g5 because the engine told them so. Now, Grishuk plays well in time trouble. Haven't you guys watched Grishuk throughout his career? He didn't get to the semifinals because he's no punk and going down like no bitch. Like, oh, he'll lose in time trouble. He's in time trouble every game. I don't care. Why did Magnus dig up chess 24 again? What's the best country to play tournaments in? Did he end a sentence with a preposition? Have you ever been up a piece? It was cheap. Come on, draw. My prediction. All right. I read most of the chat. Now give me money. Roar. What you got, 15? She's very focused on Puzzle Rush.
I'm playing Kangaroo.
You're playing Kangaroo? Come on, we're streaming over here. Let's see. I need some Thai food. We're going to have Thai food in like 2 days. Yay, Output Coupler, who said he would never donate again due to the Bowie versus Mercury, conundrum, has donated 1 cent. Maybe he's changing his mind. Let's see. We'll time him out. Yeah, that'll show him. In what year did Jeopardy first air? Nobody knows. Let's see. Faux sure. Good joke. That's more Vietnamese than Thai, but okay. Trying to learn gave 4 centidues. When trying to learn get here? It looks like blah, 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 blah. Are you from Harvard? What do you think? What is 1964? Who is Art Fleming? Roar. Has anybody in the chat heard of Art Fleming? Maybe like one person. You won? Mm-hmm. Yeah. She looked pretty happy. Tiny Thai place in Indianapolis. I went to a good Thai place in Indianapolis once, in downtown. I was playing in a chess tournament there, and I found a Thai place on the internet. I went there. It was good. Yeah. You've heard of Ian Fleming? What? I lost on Jeopardy, baby. All right, Haruki Nakapuki's thinking, not his strong suit. Grishuk looks like a paid assassin. Frankly, I'm not impressed. Does white go knight f1 to g3 to f5? I don't get the plans. Well, you have a problem. Your problem is black has some slight pressure on e4, and white is defending e4. So knight f1 is out because you got to defend your pawn. So basically, white can't do anything. And then black's like, I'm down a pawn. So they move around forever and do nothing. That's top level chess. Yeah. Hate, 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 hate. You still playing? Mm-hmm. Ugh. All right. Now, in the Player Haters Ball, why was the winner awarded Player Hater of the Year? What did he do to earn his title? Let's see who gets it in the chat first. Who can do it? That is good trivia. Why did he win the Player Haters Ball? Right, but why did Chappelle get it? Come on. I'm shutting down this. It's a different episode. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Man, you guys know the Chappelle show? You guys are the worst. No, that's not why he won. That was a good thing. Yeah. That was true, but that's not why he won. He won because he called in a bomb threat to the Special Olympics. That's why he won. There you go. Blundered Hope got it. There you go. Good job. Yep. Okay, so Nakapuki played bishop to b2. Very suspicious move. Activating his bishop. No, just kidding. And then Grishuk played queen e7. Grishuk always plays the computer move. That's not nice. All right, so basically nothing's happened. Sort of boring. 13 minutes for Naka, 9 minutes for Grishuk. Very good game so far. Nobody blundered yet. You guys keep mixing the episodes. Terrible. Anyway, any grandmaster want to have black here. Black has all the pressure. Black has the bishops. White's bishop is no good. So black's down a pawn, but it's just easier to play black. Got this beautiful dark squared bishop here. I like that dark squared bishop when I'm black and Ray Lopez. Pressure on e4, pressure on the queen. That's just great. How much games would you win in a classical game against Grishuk out of 10? Man, somebody needs English lessons. And how many against Naka? I'd probably go 10-0 against both of them. All right. Avalanche says, guess the game. That looks like my game with Joel Benjamin. Now, what U.S. championship was that? 2013? I don't know what year it was. Definitely my game with Joel Benjamin, but I don't know what year it was. Was it 2013? I'm probably like a year off. Truth hurts. Yeah, Mike Hummer likes that game a lot. 2010? Really? I played that game 9 years ago? Wow. Damn, I think it was that long ago. Jesus. Yay. Go commercials. How many GMs in the world? Yeah, between 1550 and 1650 usually. Yeah. All right, Naka 11 minutes. Naka has 11 minutes. Naka 11 minutes. Ooh. Exactly. Yeah. This is not my Batman glass. Just a minute. I have a message in my alphabet soup. It says, "Woo!" Peter, those are Cheerios. I can't remember my game. Sasha, Bob Dylan. We already did this.
All right.
Yeah. What? You won?
We got into an end game. No, I didn't.
Aw. At what move are they? They are at move 28. Come on, hang out on the stream.
I can come.
Yeah.
I gotta finish this game.
What?
What? I can.
Someone gift Electro Chess a sub. Do it. We need 29 more subs to meet our sub goal. 9. 29. Uh-oh. Naka decided to do something. Boo! Naka played c4. What do we say about c4? Exactly. It's explosive. Yay, Output Coupler gave a sub to Electro Chess. That's 288 subs. c4 double question mark. This is why Grishuk played queen e7, so he could stop c4. And Naka's like, I do what I want. And now, according to the engine, black has a big advantage. c4 terrible, Naka terrible, go Grishuk. Go Mother Russia. Somebody play the Russian anthem for me. Yeah. Floto09 subscribed. Thanks for the subscription. Yay, go Grishuk. Yeah, but at what cost? At what cost? He's opening up the game for the rook, the queen, and most importantly, the bishops. Right, honey? Bishops, honey? No, nothing. All right. Output coupler. That's my game with Boris Gelfand, obviously, from 1989 or 1990. I forgot. It's one of them. I think it was 90. Yeah, that's right. Second to Magnus. Good job. Yay. Go anybody who's not Naka, but especially not Naka. All right, Naka has resigned officially. He played C4, then resigned, and said his opponent's just too good. No, I'm kidding. Yay. Yeah, 89's right. 89. 999. No, Naka didn't really resign yet. Go Grishuk. Oh, I love Naka. I just like Grishuk more. Yeah, after queen takes b4, c takes b5, black should retreat, bishop b7, putting pressure on e4, b5, and attacking the queen. And then black has a big advantage, if not winning. Probably winning. Hey, Electro Chess, you're the best. Yay, go Grishuk. Go everybody. Go like a pro. Kangaroo says he can hear you thinking.
I am ahead of time.
Okay, he played the second best move, also good, BC. And Naka has still resigned. No. Yay, C4 is a bad move. Go Naka. As soon as Grishuk was ready for it, then Naka played C4. Boo. What's the time control? Nobody knows. But they get more time at move 40. You know, it's like 40 and 90, game in 30, increment 30. You know how it is. 10 minutes for Naka, 6:40 for Grishuk. And they're on move 29, which is played. The Suat like queen takes b4 more, especially since the engine said so. Yeah. Suat and I have the same student. He's Turkish. He flew to Turkey yesterday and or today. John von Neumann from the World Open. Very suspicious. Before you guys were born. I met you at the K5 Nationals. I met everybody at the K5 Nationals, except they were also K6. Now, what nationals do German dogs like to go to, Karen? She's playing, so she doesn't know what I'm saying.
I hear you tell something about dogs.
That's right. The K9 section. 999. That's right. Come to Belgium. I lived in Belgium for 4 years before you were born. I don't want to hear it. I won on move 6. Why did it take you so long? Come on. What's the increment? 30 seconds. Okay, Naka has 8-4. Oh, Naka just moved. He played queen c4. I guess Karen won because she's doing the Karen dance.
I haven't won yet.
Okay, and then for some reason, Grishuk played the computer move, knight h5.
Okay, I'm declining.
Here he comes, walking down the street. He gets the funniest looks from every Naka he meets.
Okay.
Here comes Karen. And she's going to be on the stream, too. Yay, it's Karen.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah. Ugh.
I haven't even showered.
This is the first time you've come in hours. Yay. Go, Karen. Hopefully nobody got it. Okay, so let's see how it looks on the stream. Uh-oh, it's getting all fuzzy. Our fries are vegan, so is our beer. What? Oh, you mean in Belgium? I lived in Belgium for years. Give me a break. Eh?
No, I'm just half.
Yeah,
no, you're good.
No, I'm not good. I want to see you.
No, I'm not. I was just half.
If he played computer moves, is he not cheating? Correct, he's not cheating. Correct. All right. And then Naka and Grishuk now have the same amount of time. They both have between 7 and 8 minutes. Look at those bishops, Karen. You ever see anything like it in your life? He played knight h5. He's going to play knight f4, rook g6, rook takes queen. And then look at that pathetic, terrible. Look at that. Horrible. Man. And I asked Hikaru, how you feeling? And he said, I'm feeling blue. No, terrible. Yeah. Now, Hikaru was feeling blue, but actually somebody was feeling a little bit differently. We're going to call that person Linda Ronstadt. Now, Karen, if Hikaru is feeling blue, how's Linda Ronstadt feeling? Are you kidding me?
Well, there's blue by you.
There you go.
Okay.
She's feeling blue by you. Yeah. Karen looks cute too. What about me? What?
Okay.
Oh, 2. Okay. Yeah. I'm a Belgian. The city of Hasselt, Flemish. Ik ben Ben. Do you live near the Toonstelling? The answer is no. He lives in Hasselt. I played in Ostend. I've been to Ghent and Bruges and etc. I won a tournament in Antwerp in 1989. 9. How do I feel about the NBA Finals? I feel Milwaukee and Golden State will get to Game 7. That's what I feel. Who served you cake after you got your last GM norm? That would be Susan Polgar. I live 5 minutes from Belgium. Nice. Sounds like he's German based on his name. What language did you speak with Luc Winans? Good spelling of Winans. English. English. It says he lost his toupee as it blew by you. I didn't say it, he did. I'm just reading. Not German, you're Dutch. Do you live in Nijmegen? Gotta live somewhere. Yeah. You cried. That's funny. German, Dutch, the same thing. Exactly. Yeah, that was my guess. What, Nijmegen? No. You're German? No. What's happening? Nobody knows. Why did you went there? What? I do not live in whatever you just said. That's funny. I think I said this, although I'm not sure if that's how you spell Nijmegen or whatever. Drake, salty, etc. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's what I said. Come on, learn your Dutch. See, this guy doesn't know something. He doesn't know that the koetsier puts the postkoets. He can't even say it. You know why? Because when I say the koetsier and he tries to say it, he says the poetsier. He can't say the koetsier. He can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can ask him. He'll be like, yeah, I can't say it. You're right. Yeah, Hikaru's going to lose 300%. 300.
What does the engine say?
It says equal. Okay, Haruki Nakapuki retreated like a Frenchman. Knight f1. Okay, and that's the losing move. The engine says black's winning now. Just standard play. Knight f4, rook here, bishop here. And it's over. Yeah. Yes, and then this, come on. I've never seen such a brutal attack. Yeah, this is like Rihanna Chris Brown 4. Come on. Okay, knight f4 was played, or as Karen says,
knight f4.
There you go. Karen's playing along. Now Grishuk has more time. God damn. What a beating. I disagree, kangaroo. The term Dutch only exists because they thought they were German. From Deutsch. Oh man, kangaroo got him good. It's probably Nazi correct, but all right. He's busted. Go Naka. Yay. Yeah, he can't play bishop f1 anymore because he has no bishop. And yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, the engine says it's all over. Now, what would Lenny Kravitz say about this position?
I'm not a Lenny Kravitz.
He would say, so many tears I cried, so much pain inside, but it ain't over till it's over.
I didn't know you were a Lenny Kravitz fan.
No, I just know every song ever written. Lenny Kravitz is all right. He's a C+. Maybe even a B-. What's my Puzzle Rush high score? 44, because that rhymes with high score. Bring the mic closer to Karen. I can't. Whenever we touch the mic, it breaks the mic.
You'd have to put it over here.
Yeah, I know, but it'll break the mic if we do that. They'll say, oh, we can't hear you anymore. Is Ben and Jerry vegan? Some of it is. Yeah. He's a good friend of Vladdy Kramnitz. Of 70, the Dutch guy got like 105, dude. Yeah. All right. What's that?
I'm just going to adjust the camera a little bit.
Okay. So Nakapuki played knight g3 because he wants to play knight f5. And once again, he played a computer move, a move I wouldn't consider. Man, bishop d7. I understand. He played queen e8. I understand. Obviously, it stops knight f5 attacking the queen, but the queen defends the rook. Mm-hmm. So now when the bishop moves, it unleashes the latent potential of the rook on c8. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that was actually a good move, queen e8. Now Naka has less than 5 minutes and Grishuk has 7. Rook c1, the computer move, trying to, stop the bishop from moving. Yeah, this is just a great position for black. The bishops are great. The rook is good. This rook is good. This knight is good. Queen is good. This pawn doesn't really matter because it can't have her queen. Yeah, great position for black. And for some reason, he has more time. Naka didn't like his position, so he was playing slowly.
I was trying to fix the camera, but I think I messed it up. So I'm going to fix it now.
All right.
Well, it's hard to do.
This is the live feed.
Okay.
How's that look?
How's
that? Does that look good?
Fine.
Okay, good.
Yeah. It's still not quite. It's better.
Okay. Is it marginally better?
You should have it pointing down more, so there's...
That was good there. I like to see that. That was good. Okay, the best move. No idea how I broke my engine. It loves Naka's position. Yay, go Naka. Wait, what? The German word. Oh, man. The Germans are still getting the Dutch. Hello, Ben Feingold, your all-time favorite. Correct. Sasha blundered. No. I mean, go Naka. Right, Karen? USA.
Wait,
USA.
Sasha, is that his nickname? What is...
Yeah, when you're Alex in Russian, it's Sasha. Like the people who come here.
I heard him once saying...
Rook d8. That's not a blunder. There's nothing wrong with Rook d8. Yeah, you guys are crazy like Fox News. Now, according to the engine, Naka should take this pawn, and then he's almost equal. So black went from winning to equal, but Naka has to play a good move, not Naka's strength. Now, Naka's going to blunder. He'll play Rook c2 and resign.
I predicted he would win.
No, he's not going to win. Definitely going to lose. The question is how and why. Naka has 3 minutes and change, and Grishuk has 6 minutes and change. And they're on move 33, so they each have to make 7 moves. Mm-hmm. Okay, and Naka has officially resigned. No, I'm kidding. No.
He doesn't have much time.
No.
But you're saying they'll make another time control?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know what the time control was.
No, Rig D, it's okay. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. God damn, good joke. Yeah.
So what was a better move?
How is this live? What? Ugh. Better than what? Rook here?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean in this position? Mm-hmm. The engine likes king h7, getting the king off the back rank, which is ridiculous. Rook d8's fine. Nothing wrong with Rook d8. Rook d8's good. Mm-hmm. Very good move in time trouble. Yeah, he's the goodest. Okay, Naka played a bad move because he's Naka. This move's okay. Queen c2, exclam. The engine said f6 was best, and then it realized that I was the commentator, so then it just got rid of it. Yeah. So bishop b5 is good, f6 is reasonable, bishop d7, which will not be played. Terrible. Naka retreating every move of the game. I like it. Good job. Naka 3 minutes, Grishuk 6 minutes. Go Grishuk. That's right. Kangaroo 55 is correct. Everybody's quoting Goldmember. Your favorite movie?
A smoke and a pancake?
Yeah, Goldmember. Naka applied for French citizenship. He applied for German citizenship, and what did they tell him? 9. And the other guy said, Ish, don't think so. So he had to leave. Yeah. And it's funny, they were like, why do you want to become a German citizen? And Naka's like, my favorite person of all time is German. So that was why. I'm the funniest. No. Hopefully you didn't get that.
I got it.
Bricktop told Grishuk to go down in the 7th. Nice. See how Bricktop told Grishuk to go down in the 7th? Yes. Bricktop's your favorite character?
Bricktop.
From Snatch.
Oh, I haven't seen Snatch.
Oh, and we're still married. Come on, you gotta see Snatch. Damn. Do you miss hanging out with Naka? Do I? He was Austrian. Well, how do you know who I think Naka's favorite person is? All right.
We said German.
Exactly. So they don't know who I was thinking of.
Oh.
Could have been like a soccer player. Yeah. No, Naka's always nice. Okay. So what happened here? Is there a chess game going on? He played bishop b5. Excellent move. Now he's got d3 all under control. Look at that. You ever seen anything like that in your life? So Naka played the only move that doesn't lose. Rook to d1, defending the d3 square. And now he could play rook c6 attacking the queen, rook c8 attacking the queen. He could trade rooks. And he played rook c8. Bam, the computer likes it. Less than 3 minutes for Naka, 5.5 minutes for Grishuk. Look how active Black's pieces are. You ever see anything like that? That's just great. Beautiful. He's going to double up on the bubble up. Perfect. Naka has to thwart the rook and play rook c3. He has to do it. Or he could keep retreating. Also possible. Naka with very little time on his clock. Naka's not used to being in time trouble in a slow game. Naka's used to being in time trouble when he plays a 3-minute game, not when he plays a slow game. So he's very confused. This guy in Chess 24 says, Naka sucks always. Man, tough chat over there. Yeah. I mean, the semifinals of the Grand Prix. Probably the players don't suck too much. Probably. Naka less than 2 minutes. Merkel is Austrian. Nice. Can I tell a joke? No. Blah, blah, blah. 60 seconds of commercials. Yay. Can you tell the story of Naka vomiting all over your apartment? I can't tell it because you just told it.
Wait, what happened?
It looks like they agreed to a draw. No.
When
No. They agreed to a draw.
Oh, they did?
No. No. After rook c3 and or queen b1, the computer agrees that it draws a fair result. Draw agreed. No. Man, good never beats evil. Terrible. Only in the movies. Yeah. At least it wasn't boring. Yay, now Grishuk gets white tomorrow. Man, then Grishuk's going to take him to school. Ow. Yay, join my Discord. Anyway, thanks for watching. I thank you. My wife thanks you. I think it's time for lunch. It's 11:30 already.
I have to get ready. I have to go to the school.
Yeah, but that's at 1:30.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah. I can eat, but then I have to go to the school.
Mm-hmm.
I have to shower.
Yeah, well, if you didn't go to the school, what happened?
I have to shower.
Yeah. We want Ben to play. Yeah, if you subscribe, the ads will go away. That's correct. Yep. All right, so I'll do the same thing tomorrow. No, I got to do this tomorrow. That's horrible. Are you going to come tomorrow too? Friday morning, 8 a.m. What time is Steven getting here? Probably 1, right?
Later, but I'm supposed to take Lori B to get her shots.
What time's that?
10 something.
Okay. Anyway, we'll see you tomorrow for the conclusion of this round of the Grand Prix. However, the difference between tomorrow's stream and today's stream will be